She's like not even.
Hey,
but she's.
how much to pay you to do like if WFP paid
I
you?
can't hear you at all. In this
Oh,
mic.
you can't? Oh, maybe you're not plugged in. Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear.
Yeah.
I can't hear. I can bear. It's like so. So. Oh, there we go. There.
How much would you do WFP for?
I
I mean, and let's be transparent. You've been banned from the CrossFit Games.
I'd make a. I would say. I would do a post for them for like 100K.
You wouldn't if they signed you up and offered you 30 grand to do next season, you wouldn't do it?
No, $30,000.
Yeah, that would be so fun if you did that.
To be locked into their competition, 4 competitions for 30K.
Is it 4 or is it 3?
Fuck no, dude.
You could get a pro card, dude. We could make the best content. Will you guys just offer him 30 grand to do it? Just think, dude, and it'll just put everything in fucking turmoil. 50. Let's be cool. And then you could give me like that gives you $10,000 to bring like a videographer with you just to, dude. It would be awesome.
If Will paid me 75K and then gave an extra 25K to the podcast for us to promote,
now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Hey, I'm not even kidding.
Homies on.
Hey, the entire script would be flipped, Will. If you're actually Will and Jackson,
We could be bought
Hey,
for
listen.
a
Yeah.
measly 25K.
no. We can be rented for a year, not
Oh,
bought.
rented,
Yeah, it's
okay.
rented. You can rent us for a year.
You mean he would advertise on our platform?
Yeah, you can rent us for 7. You can rent me for 75K and the podcast for 20. You know,
Wait,
Shit,
why
I'll
would you
rent for
not do it if you were
75K.
banned from the CrossFit season, though?
huh?
Just because if he was banned from the CrossFit season, he might want to do that.
But
That's what I'm
wasn't.
saying. Why would you not do it since you are banned for 30K? Like if they just hey 30K, you have to show up at these 4
He'd have to
things.
leave Lizzie. And
Yeah, 30K is not enough to give up.
Sentinel and
Yeah,
kill
like,
Taylor.
yeah, I have
You know
other
what I
sh-
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
there's
leave
other
and
things,
shit.
right?
But
Damn.
30K.
But dude, we would
For-
have so much fun. I don't think that's being bought. I think that's like, I mean, there's not like they don't kill like seals in they're not like clubbing seals.
I
You
would
know what I
club
mean?
it. Dude, clubbing seals isn't even that
He's not-
No,
he's not-
I mean, yeah,
he's
but
not
you're still
advocating-
being bought. You're just saying it's not so. It's not super negative. That's just
Yeah,
like taking
okay,
it to an
okay.
extreme to justify.
Well, then
that.
every subscriber of Sentinel has bought me
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
for a
That's
whole
true.
lot cheaper than 75K.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, dude, that would be so awesome. God, Will, pull your fucking head out of your butthole.
He's renting. Like, imagine like, oh gosh, it would get so much attention.
It would be so funny, dude.
It would get more attention than like
It would be so funny.
5 of their top athletes
it'd be
combined.
a great marketing strategy. Am I the most feminine dude in the group because of my seat?
No, you're
No,
fine.
what
You're
do you
not
mean?
feminine.
You mean like
Hey,
it starts masculine to feminine?
Yeah,
this way?
yeah. Like
I
looking
don't
like
think so.
just because of where I'm sitting. What if I sit like this?
can we get confirmation about that Charlie
Get, like,
Kirk
a blanket.
protest? Can we see if that's actually going on?
No,
or
you're not allowed to go down there. We
I-
decided.
I'm going down there. Fuck
We
you
spoke
guys.
with
You're my
Lizzie.
parents.
We
No,
spoke with Lizzie.
I'll fucking walk.
Dude, I just subscribed to Sentinel. You have to do what I say.
Subscribe.
I just subscribed to Sentinel.
Sevy Moose Knuckle Mountain. I don't have a jacket to cover
Moose
it. I don't know
Knuckle
what to- I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's when his balls stick together like
Oh,
that. Like you
gosh.
get that kind of a look
Well
to them.
Slater, what's up, dude? Day 2 preview show. Wodapalooza. I bet you it's really nice down there right now. By the way, today's probably looks like it's much better than yesterday. Yesterday was hot as shit. I mean, it was still really nice, but we have a really nice marine layer that is not burned off yet. Although it was sunny at the beach just now when we were at the beach, right?
Yeah. Little.
Is that why there's all
little
that
beach
smog in
balloon
LA?
kicking.
Is that from the atmosphere?
No,
No.
That's just
no,
pollution.
That's pollution. But hey, dude, it's way better than it was 15 years ago.
Really?
Oh, dude, you used to be driving into LA. Do you remember that as a kid, Souza?
It's
From-
just
off the
smog.
grapevine, and you just see just a layer of soot over the city.
Yeah.
Crazy.
See it
We'll be
flying
down there
into-
later today. I guess this event I'm hearing isn't going to be broadcast, which I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
We brought a drone. We could. I don't know. I haven't talked to Dylan.
They have drones.
Why don't they just put a big drone up and just do an overhead shot of it? They don't even need commentary. Just throw up a big fucking Mavic drone. It's got a 40-minute battery.
What's the event?
I don't think any of the athletes want to be caught if they get out there and they can't get back for
What's-
some
what's
reason.
You
Yeah.
really like
What's
so Taylor's theory is this. The event
Oh,
is this.
boy.
One athlete has to swim, one athlete has to run, one athlete has to ride the bike, and one athlete has to row. And Taylor's theory, and I think he's serious. You want to tell us your theory?
Well,
Which is, I think, is batshit crazy.
stop. You don't think it's batshit crazy.
What is it?
They have all of the resources necessary to just put this on video and show us all what we want to see, but they're not doing it. And I think they're not doing it because if somebody drowns, then it's on video.
Oh, that's out
Dude,
there.
One person has drowned
That's batshit.
in 20 years.
Fuck
Thank you,
bro.
Thank
Fuck
you.
you,
Give him a
dude.
free diddle for that.
Bryson,
Oh shit.
back me up.
That was my first thought as well.
Thanks.
See, it's always conspiracy theories with you guys.
We're not gonna film the
Thanks,
event
Wigga.
in case someone drowns. Hey, dude,
getting close.
if they have that kind of doubt that someone might drown, then they wouldn't do the event. They're
I-
not stupid.
Maybe I wouldn't even. I don't know
Anytime you
if it's
swim,
because-
someone can drown.
Right. Okay.
Do you think that it's just because maybe it's not because they don't want someone drowning to be on video, but because they don't want a bunch of videos of athletes swimming and people commenting, "Oh, I can't believe you guys would do this after." what
No, I'll
happened
tell
at
you
the-"
exactly
Oh,
why.
that's-
they're-
that's
no, I'll
probably
tell you-
better.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why they're not filming.
I gotta pull down Slayer's comments.
Because of the resources it takes to move all the camera gear and the commentators and everything over there.
Oh,
It would be a massive undertaking. You know that. You know in the,
The
VIP
drone
section
would be a massive undertaking to move. The thing that's made
Yeah,
to
that's what
move.
I'm saying too. Like you could definitely drone it,
you could definitely drone it.
and that's hard to argue against what Bryson said.
Yeah,
like,
and
moving
you-
all the shit is a big feat, but like literally, you could just fly the
Hey,
drone.
and the truth is, you could put up 3 drones
Yeah, yep.
and use the Hollyland
I
transmitters.
think more so
yeah,
than
cover
they
the
don't
event.
want someone on to drown on video. They don't want to be criticized for like people saying, "Oh, you guys don't have enough lifeguards in there," like blah blah blah, stuff like that. Like people criticizing their safety measures.
the execution of the event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to the protest. You're a. I'm not fucking kidding. As soon as the show is over.
No, are you really? What time is the
No.
protest? You don't even
No.
know.
What are you talking about?
Hey, do you want to know?
What
Do
you
you,
talking
hey, do you
about?
want to hear something crazy? So you should know that anywhere there's a big protest, anywhere that's liberal, the people are paid to be there.
Yeah, I
more,
know
more
that.
than half the people. So they just did a protest, a Jimmy Kimmel protest in LA. Only 30 people showed up. 30.
I'm gonna go and Nick Shirley this protest.
No
and say,
one's
who's
gonna
paying
be-
you to be here.
No one's gonna be here. It's gonna be like 3 old fat white ladies.
Perfect. I'm gonna ass pound the shit out of them.
That's my people.
I don't think you're a good representative of the right.
I'm probably
Oh,
a terrible
that's-
representative of the
He's
right.
too stereotypical looking. Look
Can
at
you
him.
just represent the American people? Why's it gotta always be a
Yeah,
side?
perfect.
Wow, good point. Okay,
Perfect.
All
You
right.
guys
I
always
want.
jump into your
Hey,
sides.
but
you
I
know?
want. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I mean, I'll go down there with you and film it for sure.
Let's rock.
I'm definitely game.
We're
Which
rocking.
Oh, I
which
mean,
athlete do you
sorry,
think, which
Taylor.
which athlete do you
Yeah,
thi-
give
which
the no-go
hey
sign.
if James Craig were here, he would go down to the protest too.
James would speak out. I
Yeah,
would
James
say
would.
Daniel Brandon and Pat Vellner probably will be marching along with Patrick Clark. I mean, I know Patrick. Did you see his comment
Marching.
on Barbell Spin's post? Can we pull that up? Is
Yeah,
that
we
anywhere?
can. Yeah, this is I don't even understand this at all. This
Oh,
is
boy.
isn't he in the military?
So
Patrick, what are you doing? brother?
he actually doesn't do anything in the military. And when I commented on it, he said, "I'm one of the guys that Elon would be trying to fire because I don't do anything." in
because
the
he's
military."
tranny. Oh,
That too, but
So he's proud of not doing anything and getting a paycheck for it.
yeah, he actually is. He said in a comment on a
I was-
show
yeah, I
that that's
remember it.
why he voted for Kamala Harris. Hey,
was because why?
because he does nothing and gets a paycheck for it.
And he'll get fired if Trump's in office.
At
Yep.
least he's honest.
So
That's nice.
check this out.
Wait, hold on, really quick. You're Taylor won't say shit to the protesters. You're crazy, dude.
Who said that?
this
you're-
guy Yura. That's why I'm.
Oh, it's just a bot.
Is
account?
that an AI?
no, he's
Yeah,
a real dude.
It's a.
Oh,
It's just a burner.
He
account,
is a
though.
real dude. I'm okay, Yura. Hey, we're gonna have it on video. Like and subscribe, and you'll be able to catch the content.
Mr. Effeminate. Okay, where is this?
Right there.
Patrick Clark. So the post says Air National Guard.
Yep.
Named official presenting sponsor of the 2026 CrossFit Open. Patrick Clark writes, "Oof."
So there's 2 different ways that you can look at this. He's either saying that, oh, CrossFit's too good for the National Guard, which would not make sense because he's in the military, or he's saying because we know they hate CrossFit so much and are like protesting CrossFit, he's saying that the National Guard is too good for CrossFit.
What?
But I don't understand
Why
why
do you,
either
why
of
do you
those.
oof it?
Well, so this is his description. Love the partnership. Only complaint would be with National Guard and not just Air Force, but not going to be picky. But your comment was picky. It was literally, oof, that was your comment. It wasn't this nuanced explanation. Hey, I like the partnership, but I would have preferred if it were the General Air Force, not the National Guard.
I would prefer if it was Marlboro. They came in with fucking $800 million and they handed out free cigarettes. That's
And
what I'd prefer.
CrossFit is
Wow.
what guardsmen need to do their duty.
Hey,
It
he's
certainly
walking
has
that
helped
back. I'm not
me.
believing that. Patrick, I'm not believing you.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not believing you at all, dude. Hey, this is so Patrick, this is bizarre that you would complain about. You're an idiot if you complain about any sponsor. I don't care if it's fucking Red Bull, Coke, anyone. Take their fucking money and then just keep telling the truth, as long as you don't have to like toe any line. And then second of all, you're in the military and you're not supporting the Air National Guard CrossFit's relationship. It's
He's what he's
it's
what
bizarro world.
he is exactly what is wrong with our military.
Yeah, he's in the military and he doesn't support it. He
He's-
wants to not do anything. and
He's
get a
the
paycheck.
epitome of this guy is essentially on welfare. We're paying Patrick Clark welfare to wear a uniform. We're paying him welfare to be able to go to bars in a uniform and pick up women or men that are retarded enough to, want to get down with the
You have
guy.
to have
And
some sort of job in the military. You can't just do nothing.
he does
not, like,
so
possible.
fucking lootly nothing. He's not even a meat bag that you send out on the front line to get shot in war. Like he's not even
Oh,
that.
A meat bag.
Get your meat
Also,
bag
if you're in
here.
the military, I think that you should be able to like run a mile as fast as me and 2 miles as fast as me and deadlifts as much as me.
And he can't do any of that.
Wait,
He
what are
can't
your
even run a
times?
mile. Patrick Clark can't run a 10-minute mile.
A 10-minute mile?
No, there's no fucking
You
way.
should definitely be able to run a 10-minute
All right,
mile.
YouTube it then.
Okay.
YouTube it. I don't think Patrick Clark could
No,
run
I'm
a
not
10-minute
saying-
mile.
I don't know.
And
if
I
Patrick
don't
Clark
think
could run
Brian
it.
Friend could do it either. And I saw him at the event yesterday as well. And every time I look at him, I'm completely neutral at these events. Like I don't go out of my way to be a dick to anyone. And I just, if I see someone I don't like, typically I don't make eye contact with them. But if I do, I'm not seeking it out. I just completely neutral. Like my face stays straight, my eyes stay straight. I'm as straight as you could possibly be. And Brian does this little. He has this little smug smirk, like, and you know what? I felt bad for the guy yesterday. Bryson, Lizzie, Maris, and I were sitting around this bonfire in our chairs, enjoying each other's company, getting warmed up by the flame. And Brian's sitting alone over there, all lonely, almost as if no one wanted him to be there.
No, you had Cooper
Rather,
Marsh with him.
oh, that was later. And I think I think Cooper Marsh paid him, not just for conversation, but for other favors during the conversation. But it's just,
Little
it
Sandy
sucks that
Handy.
people have to make it like, hey, we could have came to this. I could have came to this event. No, we're not going to lump you guys in with this. I could have came to this event, completely ignore that he was here, not cared at all. But first thing he does when he hears that we're coming to the event is he tried to get me kicked out and then tells everybody that nobody wants us here.
Yeah, that is the backstory is that
Dork.
yeah, there were people. He was trying to get us so that we couldn't come to the event. To try to get us kicked out. That's normal. But then even at the event, a dozen people have come up to us and been like, "Holy shit, will you tell Brian? We have to hide from Brian Friend because he won't stop talking to us and bad mouthing you guys." And it's like, it's crazy. It's like, it's wild.
Just so annoying.
It's
Just-
wild. Just
chill,
do, just
bro.
do
Just
your
do your
thing,
own
dude. You
thing.
got a good gig. You're streaming the event. Just do your thing.
You're
Just be
streaming
cool.
RX,
Yeah.
which is so dumb and stupid.
No,
but
it's
good
fine.
work.
It's cool.
Well, there's
Yeah.
no elite division for individuals.
Well, they threw him a bone. It's a pity fuck.
Oh, my
Do we know how far these they have to go
In the
these?
swim?
Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is already. Perfect. It looks like a workout. So I guess Alexis Raptis is back in the game. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Someone said that she had some
This
sort of.
is the skier shootout we already watched.
Oh.
And she didn't do that, by the way.
yeah.
Why? What could have possibly have happened to her that she couldn't do the snatch, but she's back today?
Dude, you got to clear your notifications.
She heat capped at 65 degrees.
Did she heat? So then, but what about the theory of like
What's a heat cap?
she
you
like
you hit your cap on how hot you can get.
heat exhausted?
Is that a thing? I've never heard the term heat capped.
I just made it up.
Oh.
Oh,
you
did that?
heard it
That's
here
good.
first.
It's kind of
folks.
cool. I like that.
But then
term.
why not lift at the end though? Like she was still just feeling shitty or something. Like why
I
would
guess
she
from
not
the
lift?
Fran workout, yeah.
I'm gonna try to find the workout. Every athlete.
Oh
head-to-head.
yeah, I guess
Like,
Three-
did she feel
even if you were
shitty,
still
then-
feeling so shitty,
yeah.
I would think you would either just have a really bad lift relative to your max, but still more than 85 pounds, or
Right.
just straight up not do it.
The only time I've ever seen anybody come out and hit 85 pounds or 95 pounds is
They
during
fuck their back up.
competition is when they're hurt.
Yeah.
Not due to heat stroke. And like, even I remember when Annie didn't have any water during Murph, she still came back and did
The
one of
clean
the
and jerk
DT
speed ladder.
workouts.
Yeah.
And and so and
Hey,
I
what
remember
about
Cara Sanders had that
BKG?
happen to her, and she came back and did like a metabolic event, not even just a
Well,
one rep lift.
That's why I was kind of
max.
joking, because someone told us that it was the heat thing, but it was not hot, and she already had a back injury at the games. Like, why?
Right.
I don't know why that wouldn't be your first assumption. And that was my first assumption, but then we heard, I don't even remember from where, that it was like a heat thing.
Is it a sponsor protection? Because you remember when Spin had posted something a while back, and they're like, "Hey, dude, we can't have people know that they're injured because it might affect their sponsorship." And so,
Oh,
do you think that that
oh.
has anything to do with it? Like, if they, as sponsors were like,
That's a
"Oh,
really
she's gonna come back healthy. She's doing Wodapalooza," so
Maybe.
for lack of better words, they're getting their monies out of her. And then
If it is, that's
she
fucking stupid.
ends up, hurt at this. They don't want to like publicly talk about it because then the sponsors might be like, "Well, shit, if she, thought she was recovered, now she's not. Now she's hurt again. Can she come back?"
The distances that they're going.
I can understand her lifting like 40% of her one rep max or 60% of her one rep max,
Right.
but not just straight up 85%. That just seems like, 85 pounds. That just seems like,
Even
there's
if,
something
yeah,
else
even
going
if
on
you
there.
you just did a workout with 45 thrusters at that weight, like you can clean and jerk it once.
Exactly. Heavier than that weight, right?
The 4-leg relay.
Maybe, yeah, 10 pounds heavier, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So it just seems a little odd. Either way, hope she heals up or whatever's going on. I guess we'll know in this event, right?
The old.
Yeah, we're not shitting on her. I mean, if your back is
Oh,
injured,
got
that
it.
fucking sucks.
Yes. I
Hey,
got
if
it.
she's able to come back, like let's say they
Thank you.
throw her on the bike or something, right? If she's able to come back and have a high output on the bike, I think that basically makes the conclusion that she is hurt. Because if your back is hurt and you don't lift, but then you come back the next day from the heat exhaustion, you could pump out on that bike. It's probably has less
What
to do with
won't
her
we see her do? She's
capacity.
not going to do the ski erg if her back's fucked, right?
Right.
She's not going to do the row.
She'll bike or swim.
She'll bike or swim.
I don't see bike, guys.
Echo bike right there.
It says
Oh,
Echo
oh.
row. It's row,
row.
ski erg, and run. By the way, the swim
Yeah.
is 300 meters open water. The ski erg is 3,000 meters for the boys, 2,400 for the women. The Echo row is 4,000 for the boys, 3,200 for the women, and the beach run is 4,000 meters for both. How far is that?
3,000 meters.
4,000 meters.
4,000. It's
A four-
2.5 miles. 2.5 miles.
2.5 miles. Okay, so in they pick one person to do each.
Seems like it.
Why do you think that she showed up here at all? Do you think that was a sponsor thing?
Is she a
She's
tier athlete?
She is a tier athlete.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, and also maybe she was feeling, better from the games and wanted kind of a low pressure, somewhat low pressure environment where the team will also help kind of carry her along in terms of just the competition in general. So it could be a combination of a couple things, like, hey, let's test it out. I'm feeling pretty good. This competition could work for this, and on this at the same time, she is a tier athlete, so could definitely have played a role.
Yeah. Oh, on Brian's. Yeah, 26 viewers deep on his stream. Yeah, that's as deep as they get. That is as deep as they get. And you want to know who 6 of those viewers are? 6 of them come from the locker room.
Yeah, 13 of them come from the locker.
Just so that we can see the kind of stupid crap that Patrick Clark is going to say. And the other 13 are just guys who want to stare at Mesa and Kate. And I don't blame them, but none of the views are for Brian Friend and Patrick Clark.
Hey, this screenshot you sent me, it's animated, Jenny. The screenshot you sent me is animated. I've never seen that. Look at that screenshot.
Whatever you're showing her is on the screen, just so you know.
Yeah.
So I hope you don't mind.
What did you say?
I said whatever you're showing her is on the screen.
Oh, thank you. Okay, who's North America going to choose for the swim?
Okay, so it's teams of 4 basically. It's the men go and then the women go.
Oh, so they all go.
Yeah, I would assume so, right?
Okay, so which man are they going to pick for the swim? Not Patrick.
No, definitely not Patrick Vellner. I would say either Jason or Justin.
That's what I was gonna
I
go
was
with.
gonna guess Jason.
Yeah.
But also Jason's like a sure lock to I guess if you're pitting,
He
you're
can
putting
win
him on
the run
the row.
also.
The row.
Oh, and the run.
I mean, Roman. I would say Roman and they're probably gonna put. I would say Jason or Dallin are gonna be on the rower. They would probably put Justin on the run or the swim.
I don't think he's gonna do the run.
So they're gonna put
he had that foot injury and he ran like a 650 mile or something.
Okay,
at
so
the
So you
end.
think they'll
so
put
Pat
Vellner
Vellner
on
on
the
the run,
skier?
maybe.
Really? Is he a good runner?
Yeah, and who's there?
He's not a good runner, is he?
Dallin might maybe Justin skis, Pat runs, Jason swims, and who does that leave to row?
Dallin.
Dallin rows.
Yeah.
that'd be good.
I think that's
see
probably
it.
their best.
They're
Yeah.
kind of screwed because Jason's the best at all of them.
And the other team has okay.
Ricky, Jay.
Ricky will run for the other team without a doubt.
Yeah.
Jay will swim.
Jay will probably
will
swim.
swim.
Roman will row.
Yep.
And Guy will ski probably.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
think Ricky
yeah.
has a chance of swimming?
No, Ricky is not he's not a fantastic swimmer. He's an average swimmer in the field.
I don't think Jay grew up with a lot of swimming either. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
but
One of them
Ricky
did.
is by far the best runner in the field. They have
Okay.
to capitalize on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
And then for the women, North America,
Okay, for the women North America, I
swim will not be Kerstetter probably.
think it'll probably be Alexis Raptis.
Yeah, it'll have to be Alexis.
Okay, Raptis swim.
Kerstetter will row.
Row, yeah. Or maybe ski.
Who else?
Danielle
Brandon will probably run.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
Um,
Emma Lawson will do skier. Emma Lawson can run too.
Oh
Can't she?
yeah, maybe
Ah.
Emma runs and Danielle skis and Olivia or Emma runs, Danielle rows,
No, Kerstetter rows.
Kerstetter rows, Danielle skis, and Alexis swims.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And then the world. Did we do boys already for the world? The whole boys?
Yeah, we did the boys.
Oh yeah.
Kia
Girls
swims
yeah,
and
sorry.
Kringle runs for
Yeah,
sure.
he is gonna
Yep.
swim.
And Kringle runs. Yep.
They
yep.
have a really strong. That's a
I
strong
think
pair.
Emma
Yeah.
Tall probably rows.
Yep.
And Grace Walton skis.
Yeah.
Woof.
Wow. They're
That-
gonna crush.
Yeah, they're gonna crush.
Oh my
They're gonna crush
god.
that one.
Gracie was the only person who beat Tia at the Australian semifinal or whatever, and it was in a ski workout.
Wow.
Nice.
So the North American women aren't gonna win.
I think the North American men. Ooh, I don't know. I think World might have this event sweep.
Ooh.
God, that's brutal.
World has Guy though.
He does suck so bad, and if it's cumulative time, then they won't win.
If it's cumulative time,
Is he that bad on the ski rig, you think?
He's that bad on every machine.
anything at those distances.
Those are long distances. He'll be a minute slower than everyone else. But the thing is,
more.
the
I
thing
think.
is, can maybe more than a minute slower. The thing is, can Ricky make up enough time on the run? Because if Ricky's running a 2.5 mile, I bet he can run a 2.5 mile a minute faster than the next fastest guy. He ran a fucking sub 5 mile at the games, and he was like 30 seconds ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, that mile.
It wasn't 30 seconds, but he was over 15 seconds faster. That in a mile.
And then he won the sprint event.
I think just the run alone, Ricky can make.
Who
up-
did we say is running for North America?
I think
Matt?
Jason probably, or Justin.
And the runs on the beach, right?
Jason.
Justin's not running.
it's
There's no
Jason.
way. Did he so ass at running?
Vellner. Sorry, we picked
Yeah.
Vellner for the run.
Ooh.
Vellner is not anywhere
He
near
Ricky can run a minute faster than Vellner, I think.
on a
Yeah.
2.5 mile. I think he can run more than a minute faster.
On the beach too.
Hey, but here's the thing:
Don't be an issue.
is that essentially what world
That
men
just
have
makes
to
it
do?
longer, which makes it
Essentially, what
easier.
world
Right.
men have to do is one guy has to do so much better to account for Guy,
Yeah.
and it has to be Ricky running.
Yeah.
I think that North American men will still win, and I think world women are gonna just like fucking spread them.
Bend
You don't
over
think
and spread 'em wide.
Kerstetter will win the row?
I think Kerstetter could win the row.
Who did we have her going against? Gracie.
Emma Tall on the row.
Oh, Emma Tall. Oh,
I thought-
Emma's
I
been
don't know.
looking
I
Didn't
think
we-
Emma
good.
Tall is probably a
Didn't we
better
put
rower.
Danielle on the rower and Kerstetter on the skier?
Yeah, we did say that.
Maybe.
So then
No,
it'd be-
no, we didn't.
No,
think we
she's
said
gonna stick
Danielle's
to
gonna
it.
ski.
Danielle's gonna ski.
Emma Tall is a bit of an anomaly because we don't have any data from her on the games this year, but we know that I think she is a a podium potential threat.
Did she
And
win
historically,
WFP?
she is like one of the best rowers.
Did
I,
she-
I
but
think she'll
guys,
destroy whoever she goes.
Olivia
against in the row.
podiumed.
Yeah.
She was third at the games this year.
Didn't she
know.
choke at WTF though?
Who?
Who?
Kerstetter?
No one cares about that.
No,
Yeah, no
and
one
you don't
cares.
choke
No one
at
tried.
the WPF. You just like
No one
cruise
tried.
control it.
Just no one tried at all. You know.
I know that Olivia is fitter than Emma Tall, but I think Emma Tall is a better rower.
It's a lot of mass, man. She looks powerful. She crushed that Echo Fran. Crushed. She's a proven athlete.
Yeah, she.
I think she'll do really well. I just think Emma Tall is gonna basically put up like a male time on that.
I can't believe World's winning right now with the way they scored all that shit. Any fatigue from yesterday? Any besides Alexis Raptis? Anyone damaged?
I doubt it.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there was enough volume for him.
No, yeah.
Not even like you don't think that like Vellner's 54-second Isabel broke him off? He's like,
No, he wasn't even out of breath when he was doing his interview for that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Him and Jay just walked off like nothing happened.
and then there was how that Fran was what, like a 7-minute workout.
Yeah.
For those guys, that's like nothing. Even with that intensity, that's not. You know, they might feel it in their legs a little bit when they first get out of bed, but outside of that, I don't think it's going to affect them.
So the two big question marks is what's Alexis Raptis going to do and how bad is Guy going to do?
Yep.
I don't think it's a question mark how bad Guy's gonna do. I think we know he's gonna get.
Yeah, but like
clapped by everybody.
how badly will it affect him with the negative performance?
How
Like,
bad will it
the
affect his team?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the negative performance.
Hey, what is the backup plan if
Oh,
someone
you know what?
pulls
He
out?
might
What if-
swim. He could swim. He's not a bad swimmer, I don't think. Wow.
I mean, he was training for a Ironman or maybe just a smaller triathlon, a shorter triathlon.
Yeah, I don't remember him like standing out in any swims, but
That's because they're all attached with a row or a run.
yeah.
Okay. If he swims, Jay would still do the run. No, Ricky
No,
would do the
Ricky
run.
would
run.
run.
And Jay and Roman would do the machines.
Yeah.
Jay would do ski erg and Roman would do rower.
Yeah,
Or flip.
maybe.
Roman's
yeah,
like an
maybe
insane
flip.
skier.
Yeah.
Roman was he destroyed everyone in that ski and swim.
Yeah.
Whatever it was called.
Seeing Alexis try to compete, knowing she was highly likely to get hurt, is pretty disappointing.
Yeah, we just like, and this is the tough thing about sponsorships like this is you just want the athlete to be as healthy as possible. And what these sponsors probably should realize is these athletes have more of an ability to reach an audience to sell your product from their couch and on their social media account than they do competing at an event. And so you want your athletes to compete and do well, but you don't want to run them into the dirt. And so if she's out here competing just to fulfill a contractual obligation, I think it's incredibly short-sighted for a company like Tier.
I hope that it's what Souza said, and she just thought that she was good after the games. Like she thought she healed up enough. Because if it was really like feeling the pressure from sponsorships to come out and compete, that's just sad, and it just really fucking sucks.
Yeah, and I wonder what the length of her contract is because that matters a lot. Because if you have a newer athlete that, you know, I know she's been with Tier for a little bit, I think, but like if they know that there's a 3-year whatever contract, right, and they're halfway through that, they don't want to throw her in something where they're not going to have any longevity with her. And I completely agree with what Taylor said, though. You could have had her out there doing PR stuff, and that probably would have sold more product than just having her on the competition floor.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like, you know, unless this is like her last year with Tier and she has some sort of quota that they need to, you know, fill, I just don't know. It's speculation on part that the sponsor's even involved whatsoever. It could just been she wanted to test out the back in competition.
Yep.
Off topic, no problem, Tom. Matthew is fitter than the two guys who won Go Ruck selection. What is the Go Ruck selection? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
either.
basically pay someone money to treat you like you're in buds.
They could just hang out with us.
Yeah, I'll put you through a locker room selection. You should run a course.
First stop, Fuddruckers.
He got medically dropped. Like I think somebody like rolled into his knee when they were in the water one night, and like 18 hours later they pulled him.
So what is this thing? Like the
It's like, have you heard of
Like
Seal
Seal
Fit?
Fit?
yeah.
It's like Seal Fit but Go Ruck's rendition.
Oh, okay. And then it's just last man standing.
It's like
type
yeah,
deal?
it's like a Kokoro camp type.
Got it. So they just beat you down and make you do a bunch of shit and keep you up
You
at
beat
night.
you off, yeah.
and take your money.
Sign me
Yeah, they
up.
beat you off. Or
If the sponsor is going to pressure her to compete injured, why would they not have an alternate athlete ready to go? I'm
we're
really
making assumptions.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think that I'm not buying into that one. I don't think she was pressured. But what happened? They have to do. What's the backup plan if someone pulled out? Because the whole event would be over then. You would know who's going to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
backup. Oh,
That is interesting because we haven't heard of any backup athletes, but with
Hey,
an event this
Fikowski's walking
size,
around.
they just pluck.
So is Annika Greer.
Yeah.
Taylor's in.
Or do they just rework the event? Do it's like Jenny's saying?
They-
Do they just let someone do.
Oh.
They just let someone do two events. Do they do all of these at the same time? Do they? Oh, it's a relay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so
Oh, the
this is
relay's
what we were
cool.
saying about the Fran event. Now that it's a relay, we'll know immediately what the cumulative times
Yeah.
are because it's just whoever finishes the relay first.
And do we know the order of which the relay is going? Did like
Is
each
that-
individual
Why
event
would they
under the
do
time
that?
cap?
Why would they do that? That doesn't make sense.
I
to
mean,
me.
I hope they do that because they
she's
need
saying-
to.
She's saying you get points if whoever wins and points if you finish under the time cap.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
so both teams could get points.
that's interesting.
2 points for each team.
What's the order in which it goes? Is it like ski, run, row, swim? Okay.
Oh,
the biggest thing
shit.
with this format,
Swim,
they
ski,
just need
row,
to
run.
make it men versus men who gets a point, women versus women who gets a point, and then it's way easier to follow.
Yep.
The events are already kind of hard to read, and it'll make like an average fan kind of like check out a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
scoring is also impossible to understand, you just have to make it simple.
Yes.
Yeah. The
Yes.
simpler the better.
Hey,
for sure.
when the year that I wasn't here and the years I don't go to Wodapalooza, unless I'm covering it, I don't try to follow it. It's too complicated.
Yeah, same. I won't
Yeah,
try.
I won't try. It's too complicated. That's a really good point.
Complex fails, simple scales.
Hey, I bet you 50% of the people who are there don't even know. They just trust
Yep.
this.
I mean,
maybe-
I think you just want to watch. I mean, I don't know. I'm
But
speaking for myself. The only thing I enjoy about watching CrossFit is just watching people move. I don't really care about how fast or heavy or who's winning or anything like that.
you just like watching the human movement.
Yeah.
Just like you don't care how fast the cheetah gets the deer. You just want to watch it.
Right. And that's why this is still a cool event,
Mm.
even with the complicated scoring and the teams and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it would be better for other people who really care about that kind of stuff like John if they just made it more simple to understand.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way they could make it simple enough for someone like John, though.
And in that case specifically, I
John.
agree, but they could make it more simple.
Right.
Also, we're going to allegedly cause a rift over Gazan competing at the event injured, and no one did the same for Raptors.
I speculated that Danielle would be a total bitch to Alexis after she got hurt.
Also, we're
I
gonna
don't even
allegedly
understand
cause a
that
rift.
comment. I
So,
don't cause that. I don't even
think
understand
that they're
comment.
saying we were because I think on a show one time we were talking about, hey, is it morally right if Alex goes to the games when she's
Right.
not 100% when she
Right.
could give that spot to someone else?
Oh, okay.
But this is not the games. This is as Jason Hopper would say, an expedition.
Oh,
expedition.
sheesh. Like
that what
Lewis and Clark?
We're gonna or is he referencing the spin post where he heard there were athletes who didn't want Gazan on the team?
There was one athlete that didn't want Gazan on the team. Her name was Danielle.
Allegedly.
Proof. We have proof of that.
Alleged.
Yeah,
proof.
I mean, we'll see if this guy
Opinion proof.
comments again. Maybe it's about that too.
Strong opinion.
This isn't true. Alex is tenfold the athlete that Rapidus is. That's not true.
Not tenfold.
Listen, they're both great. And don't forget, 2 years ago, Alexis was just on a tear. And then since then, she's just had a series of issues, change of coaches, moving, injuries. So
I would put my money on Alex if they were both healthy, but I could also see it going either way.
yeah, tip-top shape Alexis Raptis is
Alexis moves better than Alex.
top 5 at the games if everything's going good.
As is Gazan.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
point. Good point. All right. Excuse after excuse. Oh, geez, Louise.
Wow.
Wait, are we making excuses?
No, he's just.
She.
Wodapalooza not
That's a
being-
she. A Team Money.
Yeah,
is
that's
a she.
Teresa.
You think Team Money is a she?
That's Teresa.
Who's Teresa?
The same bitch who used to comment shit like that all the time, and then they changed her username to T Money.
Oh.
Hmm.
Alexis is the new Sarah Sigmund's daughter, and Beth.
Oh no, you can't say that. It's too early. Too
Stop,
early to
stop.
call that one.
And also, Alexis is one. She's way fucking better. Two, she's so fucking cool.
I agree.
She's cool as fuck, and she's better. Jeez, Louise, people, take it easy.
Well, even
take
when we're
easy.
comparing people to old CrossFitters, they're always going to be better.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's why we
that's a
shouldn't
good
compare them
point.
because the old CrossFitters suck cock.
Whoa, dude.
You don't like
Whoa,
JR's
whoa.
game?
Pioneers, bro.
Matching
Oh,
someone
they
up to
were
their-
pioneers
blazed
of
the
what?
way.
Pioneers, dude. They
Yeah,
blazed the trail.
They blazed the glizzy, is what they
created
blazed.
the space for you.
They glazed. They glazed the way.
Hey,
Jeez.
there's been other top athletes that have struggled. Cara Saunders was an amazing athlete, gains potential. She had some injuries and hiccups. Annie tapped 1 year with heat stroke because there's no water on
Heat
the run
cap.
course.
Yeah, and then she tapped
Yes,
another
he
year
capped.
with pregnancy. Had to tap.
Got tapped.
Ricky popped for the juice and then also crashed his bike.
Right. Oh, that's
Remember
probably the
that?
best. Oh, Roman broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin got fat.
Oh my god.
Sorry. No, I meant his ankle. Sorry, I slipped.
Justin broke his foot and got fat because he couldn't run anymore.
Adler got caught in a love triangle.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
true with that guy.
Did
Jerry
he
what was
get
it?
caught or was
Jerry.
he voluntarily?
Just saying, he did complicate his life.
VV.
Ellie got a dog. I mean, people have had, there's things that
Oh, that's not an injury though.
Ellie
That's
got
more
a
like.
dog.
But Ellie did get injured, and now she just does RX.
I
Yeah,
thought Ellie
Ellie-
looked great.
In
I thought-
RX.
Didn't she look? She looked like leaner. She looked like a lean, mean fighting machine.
In RX.
Nothing wrong
Dude.
with that.
Hey, dude, don't try to play that up. You're a 3-time, 4-time, whatever CrossFit Games athlete, and you're competing in an RX division. I don't want to hear a fucking peep about it.
If they had named it
Yeah.
Elite, since it's the highest individual. division,
No,
would you have a problem
Bryson,
with it?
it's not named Elite. It's named
That's
RX.
that's why I asked you if they had. Would you have a problem with it?
Yeah, still.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Just chill, bro.
She's an elite
Just
athlete
be cool.
or an RX.
Yeah, if that's the highest division, that's the highest division. Are you saying that there's no place here for, let's say Hattie,
Games
like
athletes?
Hattie's here and she wanted to
Hey.
compete? Are you saying there's no place for her?
There isn't. Kill Taylor.
Oh, all right.
Okay, fair enough. Wow, look at you get away with that answer.
What's-
look,
what's-
look how smug you. Look how happy. he is
What's the
about
prize
that.
money for What's the prize money for first place for RX?
Way too much. Should
Is
be
there-
zero.
Is there prize money?
Should be $0.
It's the glory.
I'm just trying to figure out.
For freedom.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's more than $500. You don't have to qualify. You just sign up. Yeah, that's okay.
How many people are signed up for the RX? Do we know by any chance?
Justin Medeiros is not fat, by the way. He looks fucking great.
Is that how much is there, Jenny?
He looks great.
Yeah, he's not. I'm
37
just talking
female?
sheesh.
Yeah,
Just talking sheesh.
He looks awesome.
Is there prize money?
Hey, I will tell you this about Justin. Justin looks small. I never thought of Justin as small. He looks small out there next to fucking Dallin and Jake.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what.
because
Yeah,
those
well,
guys are-
they're huge,
Yeah.
right? And that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. I don't want to get back into this fight.
Hey, do you think we're gonna see any? Yesterday we were talking about how as we approach the games, the athletes ramp up their running, and that we can see that in their physiques. I mean, Adler looked absolutely shredded, and he killed the fucking run. Do you think that we see a more lumbering Jason? You think he's still got the running in him with that extra
Jason
10
lumbered
pounds of girth on him?
anyway.
Yeah, he's not an efficient runner.
Just a great runner.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, he's a great runner.
Yeah.
He won the run at Rogue.
Well, oh, did he really? Didn't that have 100-pound ruck?
Yeah,
No,
sandbags.
no, not that one.
But it didn't matter. That didn't
They-
matter.
The one at Bill and Katie's ranch, where at the halfway point they had to do 3 sandbag cleans with a 100-pound bag and then turn
Oh.
around. Like it was basically just
Oh,
to
that was
interrupt them.
so fucking stupid.
So it was
oh
basically
my
just a long
god!
run.
It
Why
was
did
to
you
break-
remind
it was
me
to
of
break
that?
their rhythm?
Why
It was
did
to
you-
break their rhythm? That's what they said.
Josh Bridges has a mental disorder, and so does Chris
Oh,
Spieler if they
boy.
program that.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Hey,
God, I'm
listen.
fired up.
Think of the things when you're in a
Fuck
rhythm,
me,
and then
dude.
if your rhythm gets
Hey,
broken,
all you
it
guys
throws
better
you
get
off.
just as mad about that as you did with Ellie Turner.
What?
Or you guys are sexist.
What do you mean?
3,000 for
Your
first place in
impression of
our
Josh Bridges just now.
That wasn't Josh
Okay.
Bridges. That was just a generic impression of a
No, that was
retarded
Josh
person.
Bridges.
Yeah, that was Josh.
Oh.
Oh man, come on, he's a good dude.
I think Dave gave him a mental disorder. I think Dave gave him a concussion in buds one time too hard, and now Josh has never been the same.
I think
He's just
Dave
been
gave him a
stupid as a-
physical disorder.
He's just been
anal leakage.
stupid as a bag of bricks, dude. Could you imagine just a run, 3 sandbag queens, and then another
To break their rhythm.
Yeah,
What-
dude,
What's
he's a
wrong with the three
bag of
sandbag things?
rocks.
You think it should have been like
It's
30?
so
You think it should have been
Yes,
like
it should
30?
have been 30.
No, it should have been none.
Oh,
Just the trail
oh.
run.
oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Should 30.
Fucking
But
A,
either
dude.
way,
or
Jason
30.
won that.
I mean, 30 makes it like, I mean, 3. How heavy was the bag?
What would you consider?
100. It was nothing.
It was
what would-
100 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What would you consider?
But
a
it was
great-
like it was
and then
just
they
like,
did sandbag
it
cleans
literally took
again.
people 2 seconds.
the
Like, you just lift
competition.
up and put it over a fence. or
Hey, what
something.
would you
It
consider
was nothing.
at the games? You have to be top whatever to be considered a great runner.
Top in a running event.
Yeah,
5
5.
out of a field of 30.
Yeah, I say top 5, and you're a great runner.
Yeah, probably top 5.
Well, that's
with that elite of an
there's
athlete.
people you would consider great runners who aren't at the games.
I would also say there's not a
Right,
single
but I'm just
CrossFitter who can
asking at the
actually-
games because that's who we're talking
And
about.
There's, yeah, at the games it'd be top 5, but no CrossFitters are actually great runners.
Right.
I mean, we've talked to our homeboy Charlie Lawrence and the shit that he does and the times that he goes. It's not even comparable. It's a joke.
I think we're just saying relative, right?
I think relative, of course, but I mean the high schools like an
Ricky's
elite
a
high
great-
school
Ricky
men's
is a
track
great runner.
field beats all the
Yeah,
beats all
Ricky is
the
a great
games
runner.
athletes.
Are you saying you don't think Jason's a great runner?
No, I was trying to contemplate that.
I think he's.
Don't
Because
try to
because I'm a
contemplate,
better
just
runner,
contemplate
but
it.
I wouldn't consider myself a great runner.
The only reason he did is
Yeah, you
those
would.
3 sandbags.
That's the only reason
You
why.
said
What?
you're a
He
great
did
runner.
good.
Yeah.
he had the advantage.
I
in
said I'm
the weightlifting
the best CrossFit
component.
runner,
Hey,
but
I've-
probably not better than Ricky.
I've tried to push this question away, but I can't. What if the bag was 300 pounds?
Then it matters a
it
little
would
bit
have been
more.
it would have been 10 times dumber.
Okay, so
Oh, wow.
what could
They
you do?
needed they needed a long run
No
event.
sandbag cleans.
Yeah,
Period.
it just
Take them
needed to be a
out.
run.
Okay, all right.
Or maybe burpee ring muscle ups.
What if you had them run through?
Didn't Lasser break sprain his ankle really bad on that workout?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so.
Bill and Katie are liable.
Are great.
Juan Estevez
people.
points for finishing the time cap, so the losing team doesn't just stop if they're too far behind. Losing team did that last year a ton. Okay.
Oh, that's why
They're
that makes
already
sense,
doing
though.
it this year. They did it on the erg shoot.
Like you got to finish it under the cap, otherwise
They did it on the erg shoot event. They're
you're
all like, "Oh, we're done."
DQs.
They should have thrown spears, dude. Could you imagine how cool that would have been?
That would have been way cooler. You're right. The more I thought about that and how you're saying like you throw it into an actual target, and they have to hit it. That I think is cool, and it shows athleticism. It shows
a
accuracy.
ton of athleticism.
It
Like, a
would
lot
have
of
been
the stuff that
goofy
they
as
wanna do.
fuck.
It would not have been goofy.
I
Not
don't
more
know,
goofy
man.
than a plastic gun pointing it at like.
Then you
Dude.
see,
screen,
you can't see any part of it. Look,
Dude, you do
you're
not.
lying.
No,
You're lying. This
No.
isn't a bit.
no,
Are those blue light glasses?
no. Those are stupid. I'm trying to think. Did you see the girls do the obstacle course yesterday?
Obstacle course.
You mean the pylons they were
Yeah, the pylons.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're driving a car and you turn the signal on,
Truck.
you don't just turn the signal on and then just switch like it's not segmented. Driving is flowing. Driving is just flowing. You just flow.
Do you have
when
a
the-
heavy flow today?
I have a crazy flow. My flow is tight.
Damn.
The way the girls did the obstacle course on the handstand walk is like they're fucking retarded. They're like going this
Why
way,
is that?
right turn, cross the line, left turn, go down, left turn. The dudes were doing it and traversing it like S's.
Like solid.
Well, that's
Now-
because
Now
women
you
are
want to
retarded
see
and
these
incapable.
fucking girls with
Wow.
live fans around and give them a fucking spear? Are you out of your fucking mind?
No.
We're gonna see
Yeah,
these
that would have
bitches
been
do.
amazing.
It should
Oh
have been
my
the men's
God,
event
dude.
only. It should have
Hey,
been the men's event only.
I swear
it
to
should have
God,
been a men only event. We don't
this
want to
is-
watch them anyways.
This is
Speak for yourself.
listen, if you get offend easy, turn this part off. This is how dumb girls are. You ready? Girls are the kind of people, if you gave them a spear and told them to throw it, they would go like that and throw it at the ground and stick it in their foot. And they'd be like, "You didn't tell me when to let go." It's like that's how they think. They would be like, "Okay, let go here." Dude, I watched the girls do the fucking shooting thing, and we watched this fucking girl with her gun pointed like this.
Kirsten
Hey, I
looks
would
good
say
with her
out of
gun.
everything you've
It was like,
ever
dude,
said,
The
of
target was
everything you've
right
ever said on
fucking
the
there. Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
I probably agree with this more than anything else.
Well, here's the
I mean,
other-
literally,
hey.
you would have to tell girls, you have to let go. I mean, it would the instructions they need. It's if you've ever, it would be mind boggling.
Not
just
me.
telling
Women could do anything men could do.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Who said that?
Oh shit.
I mean, it is. I mean, dude, I
Dork
love
bag.
Olivia Kerstetter, but when I saw her traversing the pylons, I was like, oh fuck.
Hey, stop. Listen, what people want to see is fucking
Danielle
Women do
Brandon
a
stick a
driving
spear.
test.
They
Danielle
wanna
Brandon would
see-
be the only one who could do it, and I would hate that.
They want to
also.
see Wonder Woman out there in real life.
Yeah.
Just give them a chance to practice. They do it at fucking Spartan races. You have fucking women who don't know shit can do it at a fucking Spartan race, but a CrossFit Games athlete can't learn to throw a fucking
Yeah,
spear
dude.
in 30 minutes.
Think about it. Laura
Fuck
Croft,
you.
Xena the Warrior Princess.
Dude,
All great role models.
Warrior Princess show is fucking insane.
Should have seen her with that shield.
And I want to apologize to the one or two girls out there that are truly athletic, like Janae DeCossin, who wins the tactical game, shit like that.
Have you seen Jenny throw a football?
I did see Jenny throw football. That was crazy.
Yeah, she does it better than you.
Yeah, she does. I know. That was crazy.
Hey, you don't have to apologize for making a generalization, bro. That's just how we
Thank
talk.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
But I do think a spear throw would have been, at least we'd have something to talk about.
It would have been cool.
So
Even if the
so
girls
much better.
suck at it, it's 10 times better to talk
I-
about.
I'm about to say something crazy inappropriate.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Please, please.
Say
I'll
it.
back you up.
Say
I'll back
it.
you up. I swear.
I'll back
We
you
all
up.
will.
Not me. I'm out of here.
I can't.
Say it.
Guy would kill at that event.
Why?
Okay.
Because he's from Brazil?
That's how he grocery
Are they,
shops.
hey, dude, that's not inappropriate. Brazil is like one of the only places on earth where you can still find indigenous people that have never had contact with the outside world.
Who throws
You
spears?
see, you see those fucking
Well,
airplanes that go
I
flying
toned it
over them?
down.
They're like
I
this?
toned it down.
So then they've had
Yeah.
contact with the outside.
Dude, I feel like if you got hit by
Good
a
point.
fucking spear throw from Guy, it would fucking stick you to the wall. Like I'm reading this book
Damn.
about Greek war right now. If he threw a fucking spear at you, it would go straight through you. And
How
pin
many
you to
books are you reading right now?
I read a lot. I just finished the series. Sorry, I just finished the series and I just
Oh.
started Victor Frankl.
He's got
Oh,
two of
okay.
them open at one time. He just goes
My
across.
God. Hey,
the
that's a
pages.
Hormozy says you should always be doing 5 books at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
know?
if you knew a thing or two about your boy Alex.
Damn, dude.
I've been
I'm only level 1 Hermosi. You got to be like a level 7, huh?
Yeah,
Level two.
Stefan's 3 sentences away from Ooga Booga. Yeah. I know. Thank you. I'm glad you caught that. I was trying to reel it in.
To Taylor's point,
that was
though,
even going to be out of bounds for
a
me.
spear throw would have been cool because there would have been crazy shit. Somebody would have been really good at it. Somebody would have thrown it like way over the top, and we would be like, "Oh, look out!" And it would have been crazy. So you would have had a lot more
you're a
like.
fan.
It would have made it better for viewership when when they're playing laser tag. You just are waiting for the red or the green light to hit.
What would have
Like,
happened
we
is
don't know.
what would have happened is after the competition day was over and there was still a spear sticking in the target, you would have seen Brian Friend over there just fucking backing
Catching
up
him?
into it,
Catching
dude.
him with his
just,
butt.
just sticking his ass, just riding it up and down, dude, hitting it from the
my
back.
gosh.
Oh, shit.
Getting a quick 50.
Just catching spears with his
We were walking on the sidewalk and I saw this dude sucking on a green dildo. When we
Yeah,
were at the
that's
event
crazy.
yesterday.
I
That
saw
guy, that guy
crazy.
probably would have done the same thing with spear with his mouth.
I
I
saw,
mean,
that-
and
I
I
saw a
don't-
photo of that.
And
by
I
the
don't
way.
know
Yeah,
what would
I took a
possess
picture, yeah.
anyone
Put a
do
green
that.
dildo in his mouth.
It's
Really into physical comedy.
and we don't even really know if it was a he.
Yeah, it could have been a T-sheet.
And I just think that's
a
They did
hish.
have a lot of facial hair though, and it looked like it would chafe your dick if that was your dick, not a dildo.
Wow.
just like a big beard.
No, it was like a mustache.
Mm-mm.
Getting oddly specific, Bryson.
Hey, that
Bryson was sucking a green dildo.
Oh,
hey,
boy.
the mustache on that guy was more like whiskers.
It was pinchy authentico.
Wodapalooza Day 2 starts in
Oh.
9 minutes.
Green Day
By the way,
authentic.
another great thing in there, they have huge screens there that play the most insane promo videos. Those promo videos are sick.
Yeah, they've got it. The venue's awesome.
And it really pumped me up. They're better than the promo videos at the games.
Guys,
I'm telling you when I said that.
If
Oh,
you're in
shit.
California, doesn't matter where you are. I know it's a big state, but suck it up. Make your way down to Huntington Beach. Buy a ticket. Go to Duke's. There's a restaurant called Duke's. There's also this other restaurant called Cholos on the Beach or whatever. Cholos Tacos. What is it called? Cholos Tacos?
I can't
Locos?
remember, yeah.
Lochos?
Loco,
yeah, Cholo
Cholos,
Loco,
Tacos,
Loco Choco.
Amigos.
Yeah.
I think it's Cholos Chupas or something like
I'm
that,
getting
dude.
another one of those burritos today.
I'm not. It was so hot I couldn't even
Dude,
enjoy
you
it.
could just let it cool.
I know. I should have done that. Susan,
Please stop.
Hey,
Stop, Susan.
sorry, Susan, and it was on Susan.
Sorry.
I'm super grateful. I just my mouth was hot.
Page 27 of Hormozy's book, paragraph 2, line 3. Let your burrito cool down.
It
Yeah.
was making my eyes water, my nose run. It's crazy.
Bryson was crying. Bryson was eating his burrito. He's like,
These guys are burning their mouths, and I just had anxiety because I couldn't eat it fast enough. It was like crazy.
This event will go down, and then there's a massive break for the
Biggest break,
tier athletes, and then I don't think they start again until,
like 7:45 or something.
which means we'll get to the venue probably around 5 and set up around and start our podcast at
It's
6.
Right after we
yes.
bail Taylor out of jail from the protests.
oh,
Yeah.
cannot wait.
If you are there,
that'll be
please
that.
go by the Charlie Kirk Memorial right there at the entrance
Say a prayer.
It is at the entrance, yeah.
at the tier Wodapalooza
you
event.
can't not go, like you can't not see it. Walking
It's
by.
right next to the homeless guy who's face down, who was there for 8 hours. Yesterday.
Yeah, that was.
Jeez, yeah, that guy did not move.
You know what? That's the definition of discipline.
When does someone check on him? When he starts smelling and there's like maggots coming out of a boil on his back, or he's still?
Well,
They
I
just
shouldn't say
rake
he
him out of
didn't
there.
move. He didn't move from his spot, but he was sitting there like this, like eyes like open, like staring at the ground, like
Yeah.
I thought he had his hands together and was doing one of these.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
might
yeah,
have
he
been.
was dreaming.
He was like miming.
Wow.
Yeah. And then he rolled over and he was doing that.
This one.
And digression.
The bag of nipples.
Pool boy, I commented on Wodapalooza gun post and said it was the most unwatchable event ever at Waza. Like it, laugh out loud, good on that. Like
I
it.
wonder, do you think Erg Shoot paid him a pretty penny? Paid them.
Yeah, I mean, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how you'd have to get involved.
Hey,
for
when you
sure.
were watching it all, did you think, oh, I want one of those?
No, I have a
No.
real gun. Lots of them.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah, but you could have that gun and just set it up in your yard and train with it, couldn't you?
He
Is
does
it-
that
You
with
also
his real
just have
gun,
a
too.
rock.
I
and
could do
throw
that with
it.
my real gun too. I have a silencer.
Oh,
He clears the house with it one loaded, one in the chamber.
I clear rooms. Clear. Cora's with me. I have my dog at my side, and she's like does that thing that like tactical dogs do, where they like press up against your leg. And I
Oh,
go into the
shit.
room, and she gives a little squeak if there's somebody in there. And we go, bedroom clear.
And he- Crazy.
Erg, I want to see how much do you think those are?
Erg shoots. Probably fucking.
Like one
I'd rather
gun
buy a
and one
green
target.
dildo, dude. I'd rather
Bedroom
suck a
clear.
green dildo than shoot an Erg shoot.
Single person QBC yelling bedroom clear. All dressed up in the brand new tactical shit I got for
Dude,
Christmas.
Hey, we should make a born
Oh,
primitive. We could make a born primitive tactical ad, dude.
Ow.
Be patrolling.
Dude, we should do one, and we'll teach movement economy.
So
This
it's
is how you
$1,000.
pie
It's
a
$1,000 for the gun. Does that come with the
Dude,
target?
that's a penta shoot. Does that mean 5 guns?
Wait, oh, what color?
Oh yeah, Vicky.
Oh, that's cool.
$1,000
Make it-
bucks.
make it
Wait,
green,
hold on.
make
I
it
want to see
green.
what comes with this.
Confirmed. Thank
How come
you.
it doesn't tell you what comes
You
with
can
it?
buy with shop.
I know, but what do you get with this? Shop all.
You get a peace of mind.
Penta shoot
Defend
bundle.
your family.
Beautiful detail.
Train, protect,
on.
defend.
Beautiful. That's the one they were using. This isn't even the premiere one.
Hold on. Don't touch anything else.
Dude, you click
Dude, you're
Stop,
beautiful.
stop,
old.
stop.
You're clicking the wrong stuff.
No,
Holy
no. I want to
fuck.
see what you get.
You dumbass. Go back.
Okay, so you get a target and a gun for $1,200.
That can't be right because the other one.
The other one was just a gun.
Go back.
Maybe they have different.
If it's
different
not the
types of
Scroll
button-
guns.
down. Look. View full details. Now scroll.
Keep going.
Hit and miss.
Oh, a holster.
Oh, a little target hanger. That's cute. Next.
Oh, I thought it was a holster.
You think you get that?
Yeah. Keep going.
You
keep
think they
going.
make the
One
ones
more.
like this, and you can have the holsters with the straps, like you're an FBI agent?
Oh, you get the laser pistol in its case, a hit and miss target system in its case, and one mounting.
Wow,
plate.
you only get one of everything for $1,000.
Well, how much?
Yeah,
What,
but-
dude?
but-
It's like
but-
a rower.
But listen, so you're just kicking in your living room. You have it on the wall, and then you have a fucking gun on the.
You know,
table.
you do know
You
this.
put it at your front door and you just practice shooting
Hey,
your front door and
They
see how
make
good your
dry
shot
fire
is.
systems that you can put in a real fucking gun that do exactly what this does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tell it to Alec Baldwin, dude.
And how much is that?
Look up I'll pull it up. Laser dry fire systems are way fucking cheaper than that, and you put it in a real gun.
Yeah,
you
it's
probably
like
get a
not
real
even, It's like
gun.
not even 15
You
bucks.
get a real gun and the laser dry fire system for the price of that.
Yeah, but that I could bring to the gym and have other people use. I can't bring
That's a good point.
a real
A
gun.
dry
down
fire
there.
pro kit, $330.
Just called the herd.
That would just be me getting arrested.
No, that's not it. You're a mantis.
Hey, if I don't know, if I had disposable income, I'd put one of those in my kids' playroom.
This is what you want. It's the Mantis Dry Fire Pro system.
No, I like this. I like this
That's
erg shoot. I would do the erg shoot in a room with a pool table and some video games
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and
Mantis
And a
is
porn room.
$100. So I could take my FNX, which was probably like 750. Lizzie, how much did that pistol cost? $800.
no, it's not going to be on YouTube. They're not streaming the
900?
event. They are not streaming the event.
My FN tactical was 900.
All right. So that's what I have. I have the same gun as you, right? I got the same gun, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
got a
cool.
$900 gun. I could buy a real boy, not this fake little gun that all you can do is basically
Like the one that killed Charlie Kirk.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that was a Mauser. This is one was quite different.
Taylor's
Right,
is
but a
actually
gun.
the same exact one.
What?
Jesus.
Dude, I don't have a Mauser. I have an Arasaka. It's kind of similar. It's like the Japanese version of the Mauser, maybe. But so an FN, it's $900. You get a $100 dry fire system, and now you have something that you can conceal carry with. You can dry fire with.
But that gun I could leave on my living room table and like just while I'm watching TV shoot and then set it down there. I don't got to worry about. I guess
You can do
I
that
guess-
with
I
the dry
guess-
fire system.
yeah,
you just
but
don't
I
have
have
any
three, I have three
ammunition.
little boys.
You
But
just
I guess
keep the ammunition in the safe.
Right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but if they take the
Just
the
clear it, and
erg
then they
gun
can
to
play with it.
school, then they'll be all right.
No, they
There you
won't.
go.
No,
There
you
you go.
won't. If you take an erg gun to school, you're still in deep fucking shit. Did you ever take an airsoft gun to school? You would still be
Nah,
fucking
dude, I'm
expelled,
too
bro.
old- I'm too old for that. They didn't have that shit. when I
Oh,
was in
I
school.
saw the most
Had to be a
incredible
BB gun,
video of a
straight
lady
up pellet
stopping
gun.
ICE agents yesterday.
Oh
This
yeah, that
fat
was
lady.
an awesome video. Her getting plowed.
Yeah.
A kid in my middle school
But-
got on the bus with a knife and a gun in his backpack.
A kid brought a gun in the second grade and was passing it around at the lunchroom table when I was a kid. And you know what they did?
You are not helping the Second
and you
Amendment
know what?
argument
And do you
in
know
this
what? The
country right
yard, the
now.
yard duty just came. The same kid also brought a beer to lunchtime one time too, and we all drank his beer. He passed his dad's gun around, and then the yard duty came and took the same thing she did with the beer. Took the gun. Nothing. No one got in trouble. Nothing. The dad just came, picked the gun up from school.
Well,
Wow.
if we had
The old days.
armed guards at the school, then they could have fucking turned this kid into Swiss cheese.
I hate the idea of armed guards at school. Do you
I
hate
don't.
that?
No,
You-
I like it.
I hate the idea because
hate
I
it.
know how easy it is to become a cop or a security guard. in
Hey,
America.
my
and I
buddy.
don't think you should.
I don't
be,
think it should just be any cop. Yeah, I mean, I think there should be.
I don't
it,
think
it needs to be Navy SEAL level of
gonna
training. If
say,
you're gonna
Hey,
put a
why
gun
not
in a
just have
guy's hands and
discipline?
run
You
around
act like an
kids.
I would
asshole
be
just
okay with it
once
being
and you're gone.
Slightly below Navy SEAL level.
No, I think it should be Dave Castro. We just hire a bunch of Dave Castro.
Dude,
Hey,
someone with
Big Castro.
dementia holding a gun near your kids. I
Okay,
would-
well maybe not Dave and not Josh Bridges either because he's retarded. But
Oh
so
my
I would
God.
say Navy SEAL level of
You would
training.
absolutely accept Josh Bridges as your
I would. I'm just being
Yeah.
facetious, but God, he sucks at
no a
programming.
dickhead. You're being a dickhead.
Okay.
Yes. But
Yeah.
that's okay. That's what this shows.
Hey, if you
Yeah.
don't have somebody that's highly trained like that, my buddy does these scenarios with people where they'll go over and they'll say, okay, this is going to be an active shooter scenario at an event. And they'll go tell you and be like, you're the good guy. Okay. Then they'll go over to Bryson and say, hey, you're the good guy. And 90% of the time, the good guys just shoot each other thinking that they're killing the bad guy.
Yeah, I'm sticking my head in the sand.
So-
Dave.
Hey,
I'm
didn't that
saying.
didn't that just happen somewhere that someone thought?
Yeah, it happened at the Naval Academy.
Yes.
The fucking Naval Academy it
Yeah,
happened. A
yeah.
cadet
Yeah.
fucking tackled one of the security guys trying to clear for the threat, and the security guy shot the cadet because he tackled him.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, do you think Dave carries at events that he goes to?
No,
Just subjective.
I don't think he
opinion.
does. He
Really?
doesn't. No.
I don't think he does either.
Dude, I don't think Dave goes anywhere without something to freaking kill Osama bin Laden with on him.
Nah, he doesn't.
Dude, even if it's like
That's
a
the
James
official
Bond.
word coming from the White House, and don't you question it.
Okay, well, I'll just say this. That's why I only go to CrossFit events that Dave goes to. 'cause
If
I
there
know
was
I don't
a
have to be
shooting,
that
if
guy.
there was a
I'm
shooting
safe.
incident, I would want to be near him.
Josh
or
Bridges too, for
Jenny
sure.
or Jenny.
Oh, yeah, no. You think she's a good shot?
I just know that she carries
Nice.
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Nice.
Yeah.
How crazy is
Hey,
that?
why not? I want to talk about the school thing. Why not just anytime there's a fucking bad kid, you just fucking get rid of them, no tolerance. And if you want to have a
Well, how are you
school where
supposed to
you
get rid of him if you
Dude,
don't have a
that's
gun?
just such like nothing in
no,
life is that
no. What I'm
clean
saying
as
is,
Jesus
what I'm saying is, we know who all the bad kids are.
There's
We
no
all know.
bad kids. There's only bad parents.
But here's the problem.
And
when
so
you
you
get rid
kick
of
them
them, where
out.
do
They
you
all
where do
they
you
all
send
go
them?
to the same fucking high school.
Jesus Christ! Could you imagine that school?
Yeah, and they all have to fucking wear the exact same fucking clothes, and that's where you have
that's
the good.
called
That's
prison, Stefan.
okay, fine. They send them to a prison, and and there can be armed guards there. Why does my kid have to go to a fucking
Because
school?
dude, the bad kids. Who's the bad kids? You mean the freaking gamer that's sitting in mom's basement and goes psycho one day? Those are your school shooters. The kids that are out there like breaking windows or stealing shit aren't the ones that are
Yeah,
bringing
that was
guns
me.
to school.
That was
That's
me.
true.
Yeah, that's
so you've
true.
already
That's true,
the
and
whole
also-
premise is already fucked.
Yeah,
that's
that's
true. And
true.
also, it's
That's true.
I think most of it
None
is
of the
just
bad
about
kids actually would be shooters.
Most
They're
of
too
it
is just
busy
about
off
prevention.
campus stealing car stereos.
Yes.
shooters don't go to places that have armed guards.
Right. Right.
It's not about having them and the same amount of shooters are going to come into the schools as they do now, and we need these shooters to fucking blow them. Like
So you basically have an
blow a hole
armed
in their
guard
head.
there, and he shoots the armed guard first. And then
School
that gives
resource
time for the kids
officers.
to
Hey, but often in a lot of states, the school SRO is armed.
What's SRO?
School resource officer, like the police officer stationed to the school. In Virginia,
yeah,
public
there
You
was-
have
yeah,
those?
yeah,
We
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have that.
We did,
Yeah,
so we
they
had
have it a
SROs
little
in
more.
Virginia. And
Officer
hey, you know,
Settle, he was a fucking G, dude. He
Really?
was the coolest fucking adult.
my
in the school.
SRO was fatter than fuck, and I always thought to myself, I was like, this guy, if I commit a crime worth having him chase me, he's Officer Harrington. No fucking way can he catch me.
Oh, Officer Settle was fucking yoked. He could have.
He's diddling the
destroyed
kids
us.
too.
Settle?
Officer Settle?
No,
No
just any
shot.
of those guys.
No way. Officer Harrington was an awesome guy. He was just like he looked like a caricature of a fat cop.
For 9/11 and Charlie Kirk, my husband had the flag in his truck, and he had to take his concealed carry before. In Washington, everyone is a leftist douche nozzle. Yeah, I get that.
I do think that you shouldn't be allowed to be a cop if you're fat.
I had my concealed carry for like 5 years in Virginia, and I'd never renewed it or got a new one when I went to Charlotte. And Lizzie and I are both doing ours now because of the Charlie Kirk thing.
Honestly, I think
And the girl on the
Look
fucking
at.
train.
We had one of those cops, and he had a relationship with a student. Yeah, listen, if you have a fucking dude with a gun hanging out at a high school, he's banging someone.
Hey,
Oh my
our
gosh.
JV
Yes,
basketball
yes.
coach was the one fucking all the girls.
Yeah,
our
my high school
our
was the
biology
biology
school
teacher.
had kitty porn on his computer.
Dude,
Oh
it happens at
my
every
God.
school. It
Yeah,
happens
that's
at
good.
every single school.
Hey, well, where would the
every
child predator want to
time
work
out,
with children?
every fucking public school in America has a
pedo there.
teacher that
Yes.
either is fucking a student or a
Yes.
guy that's got kid porn.
Yes.
Don't
the
send
only-
your kids to public schools.
Yes.
That's the
Wow.
only reason you get to
Yeah.
that profession.
See what you did, Jordan.
Jesus.
See what you
you're a
did,
man.
Jordan. Our
That's
band
horrendous.
teacher too. Oh my god.
Brian Friend, a
Oh, look
teacher?
at our band teacher too. Our drama teacher, who was a lady, was fucking some of them.
My
What?
hey, my
We had a
I've
female
told the
drama
story.
teacher
Was
who
it a
fucking-
good looking
told-
lady? or-
Yeah.
Have
Oh,
I told the
that's cool.
story on the
She
show?
had tits.
That's cool. Have I told the story on the show about my first grade music teacher,
Just
Mr.
kidding.
Carr?
Oh no.
He would turn the lights off, and if you had to go to the bathroom, he would turn the well. First off, if you had to go to the bathroom, he would say, "Just close your eyes and imagine running water," because he wanted you to pee yourself, so he could help change you.
Wait,
then-
what?
And then we would do this thing where he would, yeah, you don't think of running water if you have to pee. You send the kids to the bathroom.
because he
Yeah,
would
but
help
you-
change you.
Yeah, but you fucking thought
That's where
they're
you
not
lost me.
filming the swim event because they're concerned someone's gonna drown, dude. You make these leaps that are crazy.
Are you fucking retarded? You are a music teacher and you've got a room
It
full of
was a
fucking
joke. It was a
6-year-olds.
joke.
Oh,
It wasn't
boy.
a joke. He did it every time, and he used to turn the lights off and chase us around with the fucking rain shaker. It was disgusting, dude. They fired him years later when I was in middle school.
You
He got
can't-
fired and
You
arrested
can't run around
He
with
got-
a rain shaker and chase kids.
with the lights off where you can't see anything.
What does that have to do with it? Wouldn't he want to see you?
Oh man.
Hey, dude, I don't know. Maybe
Give
he
me
got
stuff.
off. Maybe he got off on
Look
the
at these
noise, on the sound of
comments.
squealing kids.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, but he got
Wow.
arrested years later for fucking child abuse.
Someone's gonna correct one of his kids' papers with a red marker, and he's gonna show up to school and go, "What? It's not. Why are you hitting
Why are you
my
trying to
kid?
fuck
This is
my
like,
kid?"
Yeah, this is these are
Jeez.
Valentine's.
You guys are
This
such
is the
fucking
This is the
pieces
color.
of
This is the
shit.
color of love.
This is what gaslighting looks like, you guys. You see this? This is what
He's gonna
gaslighting
be like,
looks
this is the
like.
color of
Hey, I
love.
d- I
Why
don't
are
even
you?
dis-
I quit the fucking
I don't even
podcast.
disagree with you. I
A
just thought that
tickle
someone chose-
monster.
Um, someone
There's
said
lots
here,
of confessions coming
I'm
out
gonna
in
turn the
chat
lights off
now.
and chase you.
Oh,
fuckers
really?
around.
Okay, let's hear all sort. Let's hear
Don't
about
have
our
me with a
elementary
good time.
school computer
Click
lab
it.
teacher got caught with the largest kiddie porn bust in state history.
Holy
Oh
fuck!
my
I work in
Wow.
public education. We had one with child porn on his computer. Dude, I'm telling you, our vice principal got
It's
arrested.
every school, dude.
Yeah.
I know it is every
Wow.
school.
Do not send your kids to public school. They're being indoctrinated and sexualized.
Our biology teacher did too. He always made all the girls sit in the front row. Yeah, but the biology teacher at my high school was
Dude,
such a
Every
pervert.
fucking
Ah.
person knows like one teacher who would just flirt with all the girls in your class.
Yeah.
Like in
Isn't
middle
that
school-
disgusting?
Yeah, in middle school, I had so many male teachers who just wanted to fuck all the girls in our
The
class.
guy
Whoa,
armed
jeez.
Army high school got arrested for locking a girl in a closet. That's a whatever.
Jeez, dude, this is prevalent. Students are being indoctrinated and sexualized.
You're not gonna find the comp. It's not streamed. That's why you're over here watching us talk about real things. Sharks off Huntington Beach. Oh, is that true? Was that
No
cited?
fucking way, dude. I am not getting in that fucking ocean again.
Taylor saw one yesterday. He went to go get some shushy.
Huntington
Some
Beach.
shit there.
Shark.
Shark pussy?
Some shusha.
Huntington.
You said shushy. It's shussy.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm shussy, bro. Get it right.
First great white shark of 2025 spotted in Huntington Beach.
Get the fuck out. When?
That was in April. That was the first
Oh.
one of the year.
Dude, why would you swim anywhere with great whites?
We were just
5
swimming
California
yesterday.
beaches with the most shark attacks.
Click it.
Hey, dude, the beaches by my house are full of baby sharks. Like fucking
Scroll down.
packed.
Scroll down. I just want to see this list.
California beaches are legendary. Hundreds of miles of sun and surf.
Has one ever tried to circumcise you?
Always, every time. I just go in the water and they're just.
That's just
they
you,
they
Bryson.
line
You're
up.
not
know-
Bryson.
you know
You're a
those-
shark.
You know those
Bryson's a
fish?
shark.
You know those fish with like circular mouths
What
that
was
like
the
get
first
onto
one?
something that's
Lajala?
spinning around really fast? Like a pipe cutter?
Yeah, thanks. I got it.
Okay.
La Jolla, San Diego County.
La
That's just
Jolla.
out of here. San Onofre. That's the one where they have the nuclear reactor. That's
Okay,
south
San
of
Diego
here.
still.
Humboldt. That's way north. Salmon Beach, Sonoma County. That's north.
That's near you, right?
Huntington Beach,
Get the
California.
fuck out of here, dude.
Wow.
Number 5, Huntington Beach, proudly bearing the nickname Surf City USA, celebrated for its vibrant surf culture and draws millions of visitors each year. The city has recorded at least 7 shark attacks, placing it among California's most notable beaches for such encounters. Despite the number of incidents, the risk of shark attack for any individual visitor remains extremely low. Yeah, like I'll be the decider of that because of the high volume of beachgoers. Oh, it's only low because there's so many people.
Hey,
that could
well,
possibly
if it's just 7 total recordings of an attack ever, that is low, and it does make me feel better that when they spot a great white, they shut the beach down.
On March 5th, 2025, a great white shark sighting led to 1 mile long precautionary. Listen, when we're out there in that
Fuck
water,
me.
there are baby sharks
Yeah.
like everywhere, dude.
Have
Fuck
you ever
you.
been
Fuck
at a, have
you.
you
The
ever been
truth.
at a beach when
Baby
they shut it
sharks.
down for a shark?
It is the truth.
No.
They used to do that at Ocean City all the time when I was there.
Hey, and they fucking should. Seeing a shark at a beach is like seeing a fucking terrorist with a bomb in an airport, dude. You shut it the fuck down. You take every bomb threat seriously. If there's a shark in the water, that fucking dude will bite you by the dick and drag you to Davy Jones' locker, dude. You'll
The
never see the
terrorists will do
fucking
that?
light of day. No, a shark.
It is
Oh.
That's
misunderstood.
shussy.
Hey,
No, it's
get
not
this.
misunderstood. Great
And-
whites are fucking horrible, dude. They're the devil.
This was in 2020. There was a study was done that found that 11.7% of high school graduates experienced at least some form of sexual misconduct from the educator.
That's 1
the
in
vast
10.
majority. 1 in 10, correct. The vast majority of these incidents, 93%, occurred in public
That was good
schools.
math.
And then here's this
Thanks,
deal:
bro.
the reporting of this is very low, with often studies showing that as few as 4% of the victims actually report it. So you can imagine all the unreported
Oh,
Holy
so
stuff that
fuck.
goes down.
so many unreported.
So at least at most minimum, it's 1 in 10 kids experience sexual abuse
That's
in a
proven.
public school
That's
system.
proven. Yeah.
Jesus
But
fucking
and then get
Christ.
get
1
that,
in
though.
10.
But then on top of that, only 4% of the students that had something happen to them actually like went to authorities with it. So that like look how low that percentage is, and look how high the 1 in 10 is, right?
So
you can
I was
imagine
the
it's
1
much,
in
much
10 in
higher
our
than that.
group because Mr. Carr,
He fucking
he tried to
played
change
with
me,
you?
dude.
oh, he did try to change
Yeah,
you?
with his mouth.
No, he.
What?
Shut the-
Dude, the
Did-
guy.
I want to know the truth. Did Mr. Carr ever try to change you?
Yes, that as much as
Hey,
100%.
I want to hear the
true.
story. Tell me the story.
Wow.
The lights were off and I had to go to the bathroom. He said, just imagine running water. And I said, I can't. I just need a pee. I need a pee. And he's like, well, if you go in your pants, I'll change you.
And you went in your pants.
No, I didn't. But that's what he said.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
That's crazy.
I told you guys the story about when I almost got kidnapped and I didn't realize it till a couple
Dude,
weeks later,
have you
right?
heard this story?
No.
This is the scariest. This story gives me anxiety and makes me sweat.
When I was a little kid, my
Tell it long style.
my parents
Tell it to me slowly, Bryson.
Tabata ass blast style. This house, my parents got divorced.
Set
so
the
my mom's
tone.
house was
Set the
down
tone.
here. I was like probably 6. My parents had recently gotten divorced. So my mom's house was down here, up the hill, probably like 100 yards, maybe a little bit farther. It was my dad's house up this hill right here. And whenever I'd have to go back and forth for anything, I would just walk up the hill. And I left my Blue's Clues watch at my dad's house, and I asked my mom if I could
Blue's
go get
Clues.
it. And she was like, "Yeah, fine, go get it." And instead of walking up this hill right here, I thought it would be cool to walk on the street. So I had to walk all the way around this little like cul-de-sac, and then up a hill, and then down another road, and up another cul-de-sac. So it was a way longer walk, and I was walking along the street the whole time, just a 6-year-old kid. And this guy in a van pulls up next to me, and he's like,
What kind of van was it?
shit. Oh, shit.
it
I
was
hate
like
this story.
tan. It was like a tan minivan. It wasn't like a stereotypical rape van, but it was like
Dodge
pretty. It was
Caravan.
pretty close.
I mean, a tan
It wasn't like a
minivan.
white.
Yeah.
Did it have the windows
blackout
blacked
windows?
out of it? Like
No,
the
it was
windows
just it was
tinted?
just like a shitty tan minivan.
It's always a van.
And I was getting up to my dad's street. I wasn't really in eyesight of my dad's house, but I was about to turn down his street into the cul-de-sac, and this van pulls up next to me. He's like, "Hey, where are you going?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just going to my dad's house." And he was like, "Well, I could take you there if you just tell me where it is. Like, you can just get in."
No.
And I was like,
Sorry.
"No, it's okay. I can just. My dad's house is actually right here." And as soon as I pointed up there, he fucking took off.
Oh.
And I didn't even think about it till like almost 10 years later. I was like, "Damn."
Dude, we
almost
were
got
a
fucking
cunt hair
kidnapped.
away from
Wow.
never seeing Bryson ever again.
Dang.
No, he would have diddled him and released him. Okay,
No,
I
he
want
would've
to
killed
read.
his
I want to
ass.
read some of these. Math
Catch and
teacher out of
release.
college. He was 24. Was fucking a senior chick. He was arrested in class, and track and field coach out of college was fucking a senior. And actually now they're married.
Jesus.
Hey,
Oh,
the
Was she 18?
wasn't the
I'd marry Lizzie if she was my
president-
math teacher.
the president of Canada? What's that guy's name? The gay dude.
Trudeau.
Trudeau. Didn't he date his and marry his drama teacher? She was 50. He was 15.
I think
she
it was
was
a
30.
gender studies teacher, but yeah.
Look at these female teachers banging preteens. No, females don't do it. All those are made up stories.
Does it count as your teacher if it's your coach and you're a games athlete? They've been your coach since you were like 12.
Oh, where's the record scratch button?
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I can't believe Taylor tried to fuck his teacher. Hey, if he lived in a liberal state, that's how they would have couched it.
I actually later on met him at Fuddruckers.
Hey, this guy,
Just a
this
map.
one made
He's
me
just a
feel
map.
like I was getting violated when I was in school. But I had this middle school teacher. His name was Mr. Lucas, and he would drink a 6-pack of Mountain Dew in an hour-long class. And he was so fucking fat, dude. His like bottom of his belly and his ball sack was tucked into his pants, and he would just sit in his chair like this, and you could see both his nuts. Like, because he was so fat, it was just all pressed up against his like khakis, and you could just see. his
That was
fucking
probably
nuts.
fat.
No, it was ball
visceral
sack.
out
Hey,
of
that's
place.
like
You
a
could
little
see the
light
fat
above
on
the
top of it.
fish. He's
And
just
that
trying
made
to-
me feel like I was getting fucking touched.
He's just chumming
English
the
teacher
water.
would make the girls lean over the radiator and roll up the window shades.
Like every time, it's only the girls. or-
Jesus.
English teacher make the
fuck.
girls
I don't
lean
even
over
know.
the
I can't
radiator.
even picture that. Lean up. Oh, like the radiator in the
Stare at their
classroom.
ass. Yeah.
Oh, is Bryson still wearing Jenny sandals? Why isn't it streamed? Who cares? The government schools are the #1 place for your kids to be molested. Let's
It's
see,
also the #1 place where all the kids go. So
I thought the number one. Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought the number
Yeah.
one place was like a friend's house for sleepover.
I went to Christian private high school. Track coach is now in prison for banging his athletes. Another teacher had kid porn.
It's every school. Yeah, I don't even want to
Jeez,
just say like, yeah, it's just fucking every
It's
school.
every school.
Tia is pregnant. I don't think that's true.
I don't know about that.
My honors bio teacher would keep female students after class and lock the door as punishment when they got caught cheating on tests and wouldn't get in trouble if they went along with it. Guys got
What?
zeros. Holy shit. If they went along with it. My English teacher kicked me out of the class because I
Ew.
told her she was hot.
True. That happened to me in 3rd grade with my math teacher. She had a tramp stamp, and I just wanted to bury my face in her tits.
Fair enough.
It happens.
I must have been what 3rd grade. That would have been like 10 years old. That was Avi's age.
Damn.
She had massive hammers.
Massive.
Massive hammers.
Here we go. Here's another one. The middle school biology teacher just had his computer taken and replaced, didn't lose his job. Wow.
That's fucking crazy.
What year was that, Madison?
The guy that drove the sports buses for the high school got arrested for molesting his son.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, a baseball coach at our high school got in trouble for going into like the girls' locker room.
Jeff Bako, when was this? I have a tan van.
That's believable, honestly. It probably
He's
was
like, I
Jeff
legit
Bako.
was just trying to give you a ride. You
It's
seem
probably
sad.
Pat Lange in the van, honestly.
Definitely just seems sad.
Oh my God, Bryson was almost a milk carton.
Dude, seriously, that scares the shit out of me to think about.
Assistant baseball coach and chick graduated with, started dating 2 weeks after we graduated. They definitely were fucking before.
Jeez.
My pastor tried to put a move on my younger brother. Jeez,
Just
Louise.
imagine
Like a jujitsu
being
move?
like I can't imagine being like even 24, 25 and being attracted to like a 17-year-old. They're retarded.
Retarded.
Yeah, there's
They're
nothing wrong with you.
so
You can't even, like
stupid.
hold like a conversation.
It was his gun, Bryson. Here we go. God, I can't believe how many. Everyone has a story. 9th grade science teacher would have group sleepovers with the softball girls.
Oh my
He was the head
God.
coach.
Group sleep. What parents dropped him off there?
This is uplifting.
Fucking idiots.
Where's
Wow.
Jenny?
Sorry, guys. to
Somebody
put you
said
through
that
this.
Jenny need to be.
It is
paid
uplifting because
extra.
if you homeschool your kids, you don't have to worry about any of this shit. You have control over
People
it.
just turn this off and bury their head in the sand and send their kids off to school tomorrow.
I dumped a dude because he had giant nuts.
Wait, what?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
Elephantitis?
Teresa dumped Bryson. 'cause
Team
his balls were
money.
too big.
Here, Jenny. Jenny, here's one. Ready for this one? My dance team coach got fired when I was a sophomore for teaching us how to give a blowjob on a Coke bottle.
Jesus Christ.
What? Was it-
Wow. Yeah,
was it
Jenny
guy
was
or
a dancer.
girl?
You probably have lots of stories like that. Thanks for the stream. Hardest working man in CrossFit. That's for sure. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
this
welcome.
was such hard work
Thank
today.
you.
I was
with
teaching Bryson.
conspiracy
Some guy with facial hair was teaching Bryson how to give a blowjob yesterday on a green.
I got assaulted by a worship pastor, and he kept leading worship at the church, even though multiple people outed him.
Dude,
As a
a youth
rapist.
pastor at our church growing up got fucking. My sister took all of the youth group stuff with the guy.
Dude,
He got fired. Dude,
How
I
does
forgot
someone's
about this.
dad not go down there and beat the fuck out of him?
How does he not
dude?
shoot him his fucking head off? Hey, if you're a child molester, a rapist, a pedophile, death fucking penalty. Sorry, dude. I'm not fucking sorry at all. Fucking die.
Dude, you only get into those kind of professions if you want to fucking diddle kids.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Yikes.
And that's not even a generalization. That's 100% fact.
I got hired down at the high school recently.
Oh God.
And I got sent to heart care so I could work through my issues. My goodness.
Wow. Like it's your fault?
What was
Damn.
the previous comment she said?
The worship pastor fucking
Oh Jesus.
was diddling. Have a 2-year-old in my entire family think my wife and I are crazy for planning on having my wife homeschool him.
No, you're the shit.
Listen, yeah, I'm telling you, I promise this isn't an opinion or anything. They are fucktarded. They're just NPCs. They have no fucking clue what the fuck they're talking about.
They don't even know why they want to send them to public school and why they.
Well, here's
Who's
why.
the coolest kid in the world? Who's the coolest kid in the world? Yeah.
Hey, the reason why there is a reason. They know why. It's because they don't want to interrupt the rest of their life to do that. They have a career.
I think some people actually believe like it's better, and they
Yes,
and they
they don't
think-
know better. My
Yeah.
parents, my sister had to pave the way. When my sister was homeschooling her 3 kids, my mom thought she was batshit crazy, and now I'm doing it 10 years behind my sister, and it's like, oh yeah, that's the way.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I guess I don't see how you could think it's better. I mean, every teacher, I had like probably 50 teachers growing up. 3 of them I would look back on positively. 3 of 50.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
of fucking 50. And just to explain to me how you think that's better, I got indoctrinated. The only reason oh man, like
Indoctrinated.
legit, and yeah, it's just wild to me. And I don't know. I
Hey,
guess I just
Do
perceive
you
it.
want your kids to be socialized by a bunch of kids that are the exact same age of them, with a teacher at the helm who's, sorry, teachers, who's basically just a loser and couldn't succeed anywhere else in fucking life?
Hey, that's
That's
not
basi-
true. That's
they
like
all
that's
hate their
such a
fucking job.
massive generalization.
That is.
And secondly, you guys are way too fucking far with this shit. You're not. You have no fucking respect. You first off, you guys have it. You're such a sweeping generalization. You're
Oh,
making
sorry,
parents that don't have other alternatives. Shut the fuck up. You don't even have a kid. Okay, relax. Okay. And thirdly, to say all teachers got into it for this is fucking ridiculous.
Susan's pro-choice.
Put a fucking
All male,
put a
sorry, all
fucking-
male teachers.
I won't disagree with that. I won't disagree with that. But you know what? I guarantee you that there are.
Stop
just-
pointing at me
there
like
are
you're
also
like I'm the bad
stories.
guy, dude.
So-
Get the fuck out
Hey,
of here,
dude.
dude.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude. And all I'm gonna say is that that's just massive generalization, and I don't agree with that because you wouldn't agree with what you guys are doing in any other context. Okay, so just fucking bring it back to reality for a second.
87%.
to have-
87% of
It is.
teachers suck.
You're making that number up. It is.
All numbers.
it
Can
is-
can I say something?
It
Can I
is
say-
good to homeschool your kids, but at the same time, dude, there's other alternatives outside of public school. You're acting like all these things are binary. They're not binary. Thirdly, you don't have other fucking
Thirdly.
options because you have to work and you have to make money for it. That's fine. You guys just laugh about it because you can't add seriousness. to the
I'm
conversation.
trying to. You won't
Hey,
fucking let me
hey,
talk.
hey,
If you think I don't
relax,
have
buddy.
kids,
Relax,
I'm
buddy.
gonna
Let me
deposit
finish my
1,000
fucking
of them in your
stories.
throat tonight.
Dude, good luck. And I will say, if it's all about parent involvement, okay? So if you don't have options, you got to fucking work because you got to make money to pay the bills because not everybody can have the best program, cheapest program in the world, okay? Then you need to fucking do it. So if you get involved with your fucking kid's life, you ask questions, you go visit the teachers, and you're fucking present, that's an option that everybody could do. So
Not
stop
everybody,
with the
but anybody.
generalization, sweeping shit, and actually give something useful. to
Mr.
the
Carr, are
people.
you fucking my kid?
Hey, you would know. You would know.
Hey, dude.
If you were involved, you would know. You would know.
Hey, dude,
listen.
I'm not making
Alright?
it. I'm just saying public school
No, I'm
as a
just gonna-
whole
Just
needs
giving you
complete
guys
reform.
pushback. You guys are. It's such a loud echo in here. I can't hear
Oh,
everything else.
Jesus.
Holy fuck! Little perspective, gentlemen.
Guys, Susan wants to go
Nothing-
back to school. He had a
nothing-
really good music teacher.
Nothing.
we got
Susan-
along really great.
Nothing Susan said is true. I'm going to tell you why Susan knows this. Susan and I went to the school for the exact same reasons: to chase pussy, to drink alcohol, to smoke cigarettes, to get weed, and to find friends who had like-minded hobbies like throwing rocks, playing basketball, and the aerosol arts.
Don't forget
that-
graffiti.
And the reason why is because they didn't find a fucking anything for else for us to fucking do. That's
Hey, Susan's wrong. He's saying I'm generalizing. It's not general. It's absolute. This is everything.
I know.
Here's
I
the
know.
thing. Here's the thing. Even let's say Susie is 100% right, and it's only fucking 42% of the men who get into teaching are
Hey,
fucking
dude, even
perverts.
if it's 10%.
That's my
Fuck
that's
that.
my point.
Fuck
That's my
that.
point. Yeah,
I didn't
that's my
even
point.
make a number.
Yeah.
I was just pushing back against
Hey,
the fact that
I
you
know
guys
you're
were
not.
basically saying everybody who has their kids in public school are idiots.
Hey,
Because
listen.
that's not
no,
fucking
no,
fair.
no.
And the other thing is
No,
there's other
hey, but here-
alternatives,
but
okay?
Susan-
Hey,
but
like,
here's what
there's
I
a
would
place
say.
where they fucking sell pigs. Here's the deal. If you know as a fact now after watching this show that 1 in 10 children are sexually abused in public schools, you are a fucking idiot for sending your kid to public school.
Not if
Yeah,
it's-
you
dude,
are.
at
Yeah,
least-
you are.
At least in homeschool, we can keep it in the
You
family.
can take that you could you can take that context into like, hey, everybody who drives a car that dies in a car accident, it's because of the car.
Well, you
No.
just have to figure out the risk.
Don't do it. You have to figure out the
Susan,
risk.
that's
you have
a
to make
retarded
decisions, and you have
analogy.
to
That's
be-
a retarded risk too.
Hey, I'm speaking to retards. I'm just trying to speak to the audience. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys.
Hey,
understand.
guys, Zeus is pro-choice, and he just doesn't agree with the rest of the panel, so don't even listen
I'm
to
just
him.
the realist.
It's
I'm just the
absolute.
realist.
All teachers are
Hey,
pedophiles.
dude, you would understand if you came down off the moral high horse and you walked around with the rest of us.
What school do you want me to go to and bend over?
Dude, I'll take you there right now.
Hey, Jeff, you don't think that that's a fair number? That 1 in 10.
It's not a
Kid,
fair. That's an
but
actual
that was
fact.
proven. We already
No,
went over this.
that's a fact in 2020.
But
But there's
yeah.
probably
And-
more
and-
than that.
But let me just put it in perspective. You're
Dumbass.
in kindergarten and you go to school 264 days a year, and you're away from your parents 10 hours a day, and you do that all the way to your senior year. There's a really good chance
Jeff
that
is a fucking retard.
and it might not even be a teacher, but
It
No,
could
it's
be.
not
It
1 in
also
10.
said that these were coaches, these were administrators. Like, there's other things to it as well. So if you think
yeah,
that if you think that you could just lackadaisically drop your kid off anywhere and not be involved and not pay attention and to not be there, they showed that what was that guy that was the child molester that they interviewed? They
Hey,
said,
cite
what did
your
you look
source,
for?
Jeff.
And it was parents that were involved, especially if a dad wasn't around.
Oh, there you go.
Especially.
So if you were to take the 1 in 10 and then we actually analyze what that 1 in 10 was, if we look
Yes.
at that,
well,
we
hey,
could probably have much better chance of avoiding the situation
I'm
than
gonna-
just saying don't go to public school.
hey, I'm gonna say something crazy too. I bet you that 1 in 10, 50% of those, I know I'm just making shit up, were diddled at home first, and the predator at school recognized the vulnerability of that person.
I mean, you could probably start to break that down and
Yeah,
understand the
yeah,
mechanisms of it
yeah,
a lot more. And,
Yeah.
you
Hey,
know,
here it is, Jeff Byko. You just Google this rate of sexual abuse in public schools. And the first thing you get from AI, while exact rates of sexual abuse in public schools are difficult to determine due to underreporting, multiple studies indicate that a significant percentage of students experience sexual misconduct by the time they graduate. A 2023 study found that 11.7% of K through 12 students had experienced some form of educator sexual misconduct during their school careers. It's not as fucking, oh, it's not 1 in 10. It's not 1 in 10. I swear to God, I don't believe it. I don't believe it's not 1 in 10. Shut up, dude. It's right in your fucking, the supercomputer in your hand that you're too stupid to understand how to operate. Jeff Byko's one of the people. That's why he doesn't want to admit it.
90% of the diddlers have mustaches.
That's true.
Googling is not a source. Jeff Bako.
Jeez, you're such a dumb fuck.
No,
Jeff, what's your source that it's not 1 in 10?
Yeah. Oh, trust me, bro. Source, trust me, bro.
And I'm being serious. I want to know what your source is.
Yeah, give us the source.
Just because you didn't get
Source,
diddled,
trust
that's
me,
your
bro.
source?
yeah, well, guess what? All 5 of us did, dude.
I'm trying to think if I ever got diddled. I don't think I ever got diddled. I don't think the only thing that happened to me is in 8th grade, I had this teacher who was so fucking weird and he used to put his fingers in people's ears.
yeah, that's weird.
That's diddled.
That's a problem.
And he got behind me one time and he went to go put his fingers in my ear. And I go, hey, please don't do that. It was in my English gifted and advanced class, gifted and talented class, like in the 6th, 7th grade or something.
Gate.
And you know what he said to me? He said, right in front of the whole class, he goes, oh, something's happened to Sevon where he doesn't like to be touched.
Oh, guys, look, Jeff
Wow.
Byko is threatening to sue me.
You are calling me a pedophile? Let me
God.
clip that. Let me clip that. I need that for documentation.
Yeah,
Hey,
choke
trying
on
to
it.
figure out which kids were okay with penetration.
He's
Stupid
trying to figure out if you're projecting or
Hey,
not.
dude, I
Yeah.
mean, look at the comments about me, too. All I did was give a little pushback to this fucking echo chamber over here, and people are calling me Gavin Newsom, and Susan likes public school open showers. It's like, okay,
Yeah, I agree with
whatever,
you
dude.
guys.
Hey,
whatever.
It doesn't. This
dude.
is the. This is and this
I don't
is the
think there's a
retard.
problem.
Time
All
out.
you guys are idiots.
Hey,
I don't think there's
this
a
is-
problem
I
with
had no
open
problem.
shower.
This is the
Not a problem with
retarded thing. This is exactly what I'm pushing back against Sousa at. This
What are
guy,
you pushing
some
back against
sort,
me
at
at?
some point, does
What?
not mean your kid is getting diddled. It doesn't matter if 1 in 10 kids experience some form of that. You are a fucking idiot
Yeah.
for throwing them into that situation. You stupid motherfuckers.
Hey,
I
you
can't
don't have
express.
control over it in
Oh
public
my
school.
God.
You have control over it if you homeschool.
Taylor, you seem
That's the
emotional
only
It's
thing you need to
all
know.
yeah, for
Well,
sure,
let me-
dude.
Hey, I'm going to use I'm going to do what you taught me this morning.
Yeah, what's that?
So, those are some strong points you're making, Mr. Self. What is the acceptable amount of diddling?
0.
That's
what if
perfect.
it was 1 in 100? Then would it be okay to send your kid to
The
school?
public school, no. 1 in. I would say if it were like 1990s autism rates, like 1 in 10,000. I'd be good with that.
Okay, that's fair,
know?
right? Was that good?
Yeah, and by the way, I was one that brought up that statistic to begin with.
Right? Hey, I know. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you're
Okay,
out of line.
just because I like
These
to,
guys are
I
out of
like to
No, Sousa,
indulge
I'm
in
on
the
Team
whole
Sousa.
conversation here.
I
don't
get what
like-
you're saying. I know that most teachers don't get into it for that. I'm not saying all teachers are bad. I'm not saying every
I am.
person at every school is bad. I'm just saying if 1 in 10 is the prevalence, you are crazy to put your kid at risk like that.
Well-
Just like I think whatever the prevalence of vaccines causing autism, you're crazy to give your kid a shot where that could be the outcome.
Hey, can
Versus the risk of the disease you're trying to vaccinate against to begin with. And people just can't comprehend that that's the simple statistic that you are operating off of. It's not complicated.
when he talks,
Yeah.
all the mics register.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pissed off right now.
I hear it
I want
through-
to
I hear
open
it through
hand
mine.
smack at Jeff Bako so badly.
Jordan
I'm
J, I
visualizing
never
it.
got diddled. Should I be offended?
I'm picturing it.
Yeah, you probably weren't attractive enough. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Gretchen had a middle school principal that would feel the girls' backs and shoulders to examine if they were wearing a bra. Jeez. Extra sloppy. I'm a little offended. I haven't been diddled, but I do believe it's not too late.
Jesus Christ.
I got diddled last night.
Bryson?
You guys
Yeah.
saw it.
Uh,
And look, he's the defender of it.
did Danielle, Brandon, and Pat turn their backs on the flag during the national
Got 'em.
anthem?
Yes.
I think that the greatest the best assumption that we've made is that they were staring at the singer, that they didn't turn their back, that they were just stupid and they were looking at the singer instead
That's
of the
what we
flag.
hope.
They turn their backs. I'll call it. They're idiots. They're woke.
I think that as well, but
Danielle's in the
not
march
true.
today. March against Charlie Kirk. She's in the march, from what I heard. You know. Just
Can
opinion.
someone tell Sevon to unignore me? Listen, Rambler, you remind me of a girlfriend I had junior year who, when I would spend time with her, she would use that time to complain that I don't spend enough time with her. If you're gonna say dumb shit like, can someone tell Sevon to unignore me? Listen, just say something cool and I'll pull it up. I even pull up not cool shit on accident 80% of the time. That's how uncool your shit is. There's some personal
Okay,
feedback.
what's your source for that statistic? You're gonna cite your source for that
Ken-
80%?
Ken Walters, my 7th grade English teacher, was fire only student to have her for 8th grade English the next year. You had her for 7th and 8th. What?
Ken Walters had her.
Do you trust every parent with a kid to educate their own kid? Hey, listen, you don't have to trust them or untrust them. It's their fucking kid.
Jeez, that's
It's their kid.
that is a
Yeah.
crazy woke
Yeah.
fucking comment.
That's
What, you
I-
trust
I
the
love-
government, though?
Oh my God.
Faith, I'm very pro homeschooling, but I also support sending kids to private or public school. There are so many variables in different situations.
Is that what people think? Do people in that position think that they are in a better position to teach children than the parents?
The thing is people don't really understand homeschooling. It's a misnomer. You're not actually homeschooling your kids. You're not schooling your kids.
You're teaching them
you're,
life.
You're raising your fucking kids.
Yeah, you're teaching them life. That's it.
You're raising your kids. And so they will be raised and you will not know them if they go to school. In the 2nd grade, all the boys are going to go into the bathroom at break and they're all going to practice saying bad words. And they all stand there and he says cunt and I say fuck you and he says dick ass bitch and he fucking
I'm getting diddled. I'm the 1 in 10.
and
Why do I cuss
it-
like a retard? Dick
it's
ass
just-
bitch.
I know, because there's always one kid that does that.
Look at how close your eyes are.
And all the other kids are like, those don't even go together. And Susie's the kid who's
Dick
fucking
ass.
emptying the paper towel roller, getting it wet, making it stick to the ceiling. Now,
I've literally done that.
You know what I would do?
Now listen, when you raise your kids, you will see all of that at home, or
You'll
you
teach
can,
them it.
or and they'll know they never have to hide that shit from you because you explain to them when they do that, hey, don't do that outside the house, or please don't do that when grandparents are over, or don't teach other kids those words when they're practicing. Or you can have them do it at school and they hide it from you, and they start building this whole identity that's outside of who you know. And then there becomes a point, a demarcation line, where all of a sudden you don't know your kid. You don't have your kid anymore. And it will happen quick and fast, and you won't know what the fuck happened. And hey, dude, you could argue right back. You could argue right back and be like, well, hey, 80% of parents end up diddling their kids, or give some crazy stat on that too. Fuck.
Source, trust me, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
If I was homeschooled, then I probably would have known how to register my car and wouldn't have gotten a ticket on the way here for not.
I don't
having it
know. My
registered for
mom
2
definitely
years.
would have taught me how to pay taxes.
She wouldn't have.
Yeah, no
Hey,
fucking
just
way.
remember,
Maybe my
safety's no accident.
Jesus Christ, Taylor, you're so pale compared to the rest of the family on the couch. I mean, it is crazy.
yeah.
Look how small my forearm is compared to your forearm. Jesus Christ, don't put that
Damn.
thing next to me.
Get that anaconda out of here.
Any other? I just love all the diddle stories. Wait, is sexual misconduct kids bullying each other, or is it explicitly staff abuse? Oh,
Oh, there was this crazy story at my high school. This dude named Patrick Devlin had to register as a sex offender because he sent a girl a nude.
and he was a teacher.
No, he was a student.
Oh.
She was underage.
Oh,
and he was 18.
He's lucky he didn't go to jail.
Damn,
How crazy is that?
that's a rough take.
I
Oh
don't even-
wow, Danielle Brandon could make a mean Fox News contributor in a different timeline.
I don't think so. She's not.
No one can explain this. Grant, keeping it real, can someone explain why the first event was worth 1 point?
No.
One of the hardest and most amazing events they did, and the gun event was worth 2 points. No one can explain.
That's
that.
like Jeff Bako trying to explain, his source. Doesn't exist. There's no reason.
There is a tier stream today. It's later on this evening. We'll be there for that. Okay, here we go. Bako with the facts. Public schools reported over 19,000 incidents of rape, attempted rape, and sexual assault other than rape in 2021 to 22. U.S. Department of Education. Of those, only 2% of the incidents were reported to involve a staff member as the penetrator.
Hey, so if your kid is getting sexually abused by another student in public school, fine, send them. It's all good. Who cares who's doing it? If you know that's not going to happen to them in homeschool, why would you not just do that?
Hey, so you found a different study. You found a different study that says it's reported by the public schools. And so this study, or I'll send it to you.
And even then, it's still enough for me to not want to send my kids to public school.
I need caffeine.
Bubba
We'll be
B,
done.
high
This
school
conversation floors me.
High school's where it's at. There was a gal that gave a boy a BJ in a hot tub at the local Lifetime Fitness. She was become instant famous and banned from the gym. I'm not reading that one again. I have a teacher friends that make fun of parents who homeschool their kids straight up. They think they do a better job. Wow.
Here it is, the nature and scope of educator misconduct in K through 12.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something, and I know this is like...
Hold on, can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Educator sexual misconduct is a serious problem in the United States. 2004 Department of Education report estimating, a 2004 Department of Education report estimating that 9.6% of K through 12 students experienced either verbal, visual, or physical educator misconduct at the point during their school career. So you just saying rape or attempted rape, great, sure, that shrinks it. That's not the only form, first off. Almost 20 years later, there have been a few large-scale studies examining the extent of the problem. This current study offers updated data on the nature and scope of sexual misconduct in educational settings. Overall, 11.7% of the 6,632 participants reported having experienced at least one form of educator sexual misconduct. Now, I'd like you to go and we should find the statistics of how many people are abused. What's the rate of reporting? Like, what's the rate, what Sousa said? What's the rate of underreporting? Rate of underreporting.
Hey, now he can't understand you because you're right. I can't understand Taylor Mushmouth's self. I think he's speaking very clearly.
Okay, rape is the most underreported crime. 63% of sexual assaults are not reported. I don't understand how you could live your life as stupid as Jeff Bako. I just don't understand how you could be so
Hey, now he says
dumb.
define sexual misconduct. So if he thinks that it's not super bad, then
what
he
is
can
a woman?
Yeah, he can let it happen
What
to his kid.
is a woman, Jeff?
He can let it happen to his kids
Hey,
if he thinks it's not
I
that
want
bad.
to explain this to you. Sevi, I see your son is around. Curious your thoughts, approach on him, hearing what you guys are talking about, and now hearing more mature language. So I'm going to tell you something that maybe you'll believe or you won't believe, but I can almost never leave the house and go somewhere with my kids without someone going, "Holy shit, these are the coolest fucking greatest kids ever." And like in the jiu-jitsu class we go to, all the parents, they're 2 8-year-olds and a 10-year-olds, and they already teach the kids class, and they teach it at a super high level, higher than probably the blue belts and purple belts teach at the local academies. And they are extremely social. They have crazy high social IQs. They know the difference between talking at home and being out in public. Yesterday, my 8-year-old Ari and I were my 8-year-old Joseph and I were at the porta potties. And when Justin Medeiros' dad came out, I said, "Joseph, this is Mr. Medeiros. His son was 2 times CrossFit Games champion." And Joseph just put his hand out and said, "Hi, I'm Joseph," and shook his hand. The role modeling and exampling they see is, it's wild. They're nothing like other kids. Not the way they walk, they talk, they make eye contact. But what my kids are seeing here, you might see them as hearing mature language. What I see is they're getting this invaluable experience hearing Matt Souza, who I deeply respect, Bryson Del Monte, who I deeply respect, and Taylor Self, who I deeply respect, have a wild conversation that crosses all sorts of, back and forth, shows people being able to talk. I think that's the bigger thing that they're gleaning from this. And so I am, to be honest with you, and this is what's interesting about this conversation, I am not worried about language my kid hears. I'm worried about ideas being shared with them that aren't real ideas grounded in reality from other people. So, and that's the kind of shit that happens in school. I don't want my kid taught and I'll choose something very clean and simple. I don't want my kids taught that climate change is real without having the tools to research and find out if climate change really is real themselves. I want them to understand the scientific method and predictive value and all that shit before people are pumping ideology into them and presuppositions into them and giving them. So at the foundation. So it's different because you're projecting onto here what you think they're taking away, but they take away so many other things at a deeper level than what most of us as adults do, because we carry all these presuppositions.
I want to say one thing that I learned way too late in life, and maybe even just within the last 10 years from ages 20 to 30, that I never learned as a kid, and I don't think any kid in a public school system or raised not in an environment like this learns, and that is people that you look up to also have attributes and characteristics that you shouldn't mimic, imitate, or look up to.
Right.
And as a kid, every single person I looked up to, anything they did, I would have done. But now these kids are put in a position where they can see things where like, wow, Taylor doesn't really know how to argue. He gets emotional and he just gets loud and swears. That's probably not the way I should do things. And that's a perfect example of something that they should learn not to do. And it's incredibly healthy to see that, hey, here are some characteristics or traits that I'd like to imitate and mimic, and here are some that are not. And you don't learn that when you're looking up to people in an absolute manner and the teacher is always right. The teacher always tells you what to do. The teacher's never wrong.
Yeah.
I would like to have that he wasn't projecting. I didn't view that as projecting the comment. I think it was just more like a genuine question. Yeah.
And this is something
the projection is he's saying the language. That's what I meant by the projecting. Did I use that word projecting?
Yeah.
And
also, why is that language bad? It's
Well,
you're assigning.
He said mature language.
Mature
right?
language.
So I don't
okay, so if I was if you weren't
they're
projecting, I apologize. I retract that.
complex, like scary topics.
And with specifically that topic, this is something I've always felt, but I've never really put it into words until my dad said this to me. Like maybe like a year ago, I was talking to him about
Thank
how,
you, Souza.
When me and Maris have kids, I want to just be myself around them, and obviously, like I want to homeschool them and raise them and be who I am around them. And it's not that cussing and stuff and like saying bad words is me to my core or anything like that. But I asked my dad what he thought about it, and he was like, yeah, I wanted it to be okay for me to cuss around you when I was a kid, because I never wanted your grandpa and your great uncles to come over and me starting to shoot the shit with them and like drop an F-bomb and you be like, whoa, I've never heard my dad say that before.
My dad's
Who's
a
this
different
guy?
person.
Yeah, like, oh, I don't know who my dad is, or like my dad's acting different right now. Like I gotta act different or step away or something like that. He wanted the dad that I knew and always knew that was always him. And then I felt really comfortable with my dad all the time. And I was obviously really close with him. And there was never any situation where I felt like I couldn't go to my dad or be with my dad, or I felt like, oh, my dad's with these people right now, so he probably doesn't want me around because he's going to say those bad words or anything like that.
Did you go to public school?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, guys. That seems off.
I went to public school too. And
No, I think it explains a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my point.
Hey, we have friends who won't come over to our house on Saturday nights because we watch the UFC. And they think it's violent. We have friends who don't want to put their kids in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because they think it's violent. I had some really close friends over the other night. I put on the UFC. I came back and the WNBA was on. They had switched the channel because he didn't want his kids to see it.
My God, that did not happen.
That did happen.
Dude, the WNBA sucks.
And hey, and that's okay. I sat there and watched the WNBA with him. That's cool. But his kids have all sorts of pretty wild behavioral issues relative to my kids. And it wasn't until probably even like I've been doing that since they've been born, watching the UFC every Saturday night. And like, I have to beg them to come watch it with me. And so it's like, I think a lot of people think they need to protect their kids from a lot of things that they don't need to protect their kids from, and they're not protecting their kids from the things that they do need to protect their
It's
kids
just
from.
it's just like fear-based decisions, right? Like you try to control a lot of the stuff just because not like you like maybe perceive it super negative. You're just like afraid that it might change or corrupt or have some sort of negative effect on your kids. And then when you get fearful, I think like it just wants you want to control more things that are around them. And then in return, you realize that actually has the negative effect, right? So I just think a lot of the times it comes from a good place with parents just being afraid and they just try to control, and it doesn't go the way that they think it should.
We were at the park at Huntington Beach the first day we got here. We went to the park. There was a kid there. He punched Ari and shoved Joey, and they just sat there and just looked at him.
Yeah, that's because they know they can handle business.
Yeah, they like what were they gonna do? Beat the fuck out of the kid?
Yeah, they wouldn't have even been fair. They would have felt bad
and
about
so
it.
if they weren't trained in their high level of fucking the martial arts, what? He's an asshole. Yeah, that kid
No,
was
he
an
called
asshole.
him an asshole.
Oh, Avi told me Andy called him an asshole. Yeah, he called him an asshole, and it's like, hey, dude, there was no question that either one of my boys could have just fucking jollywopped his kids. And to tie it to what Souza said, if they weren't trained in the martial arts and didn't know that they basically fight every single day, regularly trained, they probably would have acted from a fear place and maybe gotten in a fight, but they didn't need to.
Yeah. Or
I just watched Ari too. He just punched Ari in the chest, and Ari just like
would have turned
just
into like
stood
a
there.
social
Ari was
anxiety
leaning up
thing.
against the pool. Yeah, it would have caused him. Yeah, he didn't even care.
And then be
Started
more
doing a
afraid to go
strong
around
impression.
kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Sir,
Don't punch me.
sir, please do not.
Yeah, so while your public school raised children are punching other kids and calling them assholes, homeschool children are getting the opportunity to make $500 to catch a pigeon. They would have never gotten that opportunity if they weren't cool as shit. I would never pay some public school fucktard $500 to chase a pigeon.
Nice.
So just saying, if you want your kids to have an opportunity at generational wealth.
We
All
covered
right.
a lot of ground here.
And so that's Wodapalooza. That's our
We gotta play an ad. We gotta play. Hey, go to biomaxpeptides.com to get your knees right, to get your elbows right, get your shoulder healed, get that hip feeling good, cure that gut inflammation. Biomax Peptides. If you're competing this weekend, head over to Biomax Clinic. And if you want the most American gear on the planet, the greatest gear, some would say nobody does it better. China wants to be us. We've given away $11 million to veterans at Born Primitive. Check them out.
Yeah, Born Primitive, use code 720. Fall lineup just launched on Friday, yesterday. I can't believe they're already giving 20% off on it for this show.
Crazy.
I really appreciate it. Make sure you get the Savage ones also. 20% off is a great deal on them. We'll see you guys shortly.
Every morning, we wake up knowing what's at stake. Freedom, honor, duty. This is more than a mission. It's the oath we took. It's the flag we wear on our sleeve and everything it stands for. We don't do it for money, glory, or fame, but for something deeper. It's for our families, for our freedom, for our way of life. And to anyone who tries to take that away from us, good fucking luck. Even when the mission is complete, training is never over. We are constantly honing our craft and sharpening our axe. That is the warrior mindset. This isn't just a brand to us. We're a part of these stories because we've lived these stories. And while we might have hung up the rifle and body armor one last time, our new mission is to outfit our nation's heroes with the best apparel on the planet. By the operator, for the operator. those still standing on that wall, we salute you. The damn few. Born primitive tactical. For those who defend.
Welcome back to the Wodapalooza Day 2 post show.
We are live though.
We will get the results for you very shortly. And we will see you guys soon with all the skinny, all the dirt. Love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.